that I could step into yours instead. You're so close, but I'm on my own, 'cause I just don't know where you go. Call me in, you take my hand. Oh, baby, I just don't know that you understand. Oh, the things you said keep me in my head. Wish that I could step into yours instead. You're so close, but I'm on my own, 'cause I just don't know where you go. I can't breathe when you're not there. You're not there. You're not. I can't sleep. It's a nightmare. A nightmare. I can't breathe when you're not there. You're not there. You're not. My head goes numb. My heart beats fast when it feels like that. A panic attack. Pull me out from the cage I know. Oh, pull me up by the roots we've grown. All the things you said keep me in my head. Wish that I could step into yours instead. You're so close, but I'm on my own, 'cause I just don't know where you go.
I'm confused.
I can't breathe.
Sorry. Because it's going to be playing double for them. There we go. Sorry, everybody. Didn't want it playing double for you guys. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I know it looks like something that should be on Live Leak, but don't worry. The only thing getting chopped off is my hair today. So just give me a second. I'm trying to get everything set okay.
We're just having some testicle difficulties.
There we go. Had to get to make sure the soundboard's working. Got all that up. Got all that up. I think we're good to go. Yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna have to have chat on my phone, so it's going to be definitely kind of a lot of it's gonna be a bit of a delay, but hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain Quasar, and welcome back to another unofficial H3 waiting room. Today we are going to be giving myself the illustrious double Mohawk, and to help me with that, I have my fabulous fiance. The music's still playing, I think, so I think we're good. Let me know in chat if the music's too loud. I can turn it down. Yes, but yeah, we're gonna get started. She's gonna trim my hair a little bit up first because it's a little long. So just go straight to the Mohawk. This razor is not that great, so we'll see how it goes. But let's get started. If you guys have any questions or anything for me in chat, we talk about whatever. We can have some conversations. I hope everybody's doing good. Thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. Music is a bit loud. Okay, I'll turn it down in just a second. See, there's just going to be moments where I'm not talking at all. Sorry. I swear. Ooh. Oh, that's probably why. There we go. Close that. Pull that back up. Pull that down. There we go. There we go. I think we're okay now. Why is there something rather than nothing? You know, I've been thinking about this a lot lately. And I think that we might never know what started the universe, what was the Big Bang, what caused the Big Bang. But I don't think any of that truly matters. What matters is the here and now, the connections that we make, the legacy that we leave. Don't worry about what came before. Worry about what you'll make for the future. Goodbye hair, goodbye hair. It's like goodbye moon, but more depressing? I don't know. My hair grows pretty fast though, so give it like till December and it'll probably be back. You need answers? I'm sorry, Ethan. Let me know if a title or anything gets popped up for the podcast today. I'm not at the computer, obviously. I'm in a whole different setup real quick. But once we're done, I'll hop back over. Are the snips coming through on the microphone? That's kind of funny. We're becoming a gaming channel, an ASMR channel, a lot of things since we hit 1,000 subscribers. It's the beauty of the whole thing, isn't it? I'm so stoically getting a haircut, aren't I? Watch. I also, like I said, I put my headphones in so I cannot hear what song is playing right now. Let's hope it's something good. I just have a playlist that Alex gave me of a bunch of different H3 songs. I don't think I've ever ran through it all before, so we'll get to see that now. You ready to get started? Put my ear off. If the stream ends abruptly, it means we cut my ear off. Just so everybody knows. What? It's okay. It's just hair, it'll grow back. The reason I'm having you do it is because I was nervous I'd mess it up even more, so if you mess it up, it's fine. Because I know I would have done worse. It's okay. Make sure you're running straight. Ooh, that was a lot. Yeah, I'll turn a little bit so you can look at the camera. There we go. I'll probably trim it up off screen a little bit later. You guys know I actually showered before this, and yesterday I swept and mopped, and I'm starting to think I should have done all of that after this stream. But it happens. How are we looking? Ooh, it's coming. It is funnier if it's messed up. I'm glad you're all enjoying this. And I will be keeping it for at least the week. We'll see how much I enjoy it. If I like it a lot, maybe I'll keep it forever. But Alex's stream, shout out, we're doing a stream to raise funds for Palestine on the 28th. Yes, I have to look at my calendar. The 28th. Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. So I'll keep it for then. If everybody likes it and everybody thinks that looks super cool and epic, I will be swayed by your opinions. Should we just leave it like this? Do a reverse mohawk? Can we get a double hawk with a low taper fade? Oh, I didn't think about that part. We'll figure it out when we get there. It's giving the mayor of in the Grinch, the mayor of Whoville.
That's what we're going for.
That's what we're going for sure. It's definitely the start of it.
It's the image I saw.
You give me some compliments in chat.
Thanks, Tiff. You're a sweetheart.
This is a fiance review, for real. 1,000 subscribers. It's a big day. Trying to figure out how to do this side now.
Yeah. Like I'm just gonna go by your eyebrow and
Just follow it up. Yeah.
around the ear.
Yeah. Because you can basically make it as thin as you need in the back. Leave the sideburn for now. That is kind of funny, honestly, yeah. Nobody wants no sideburn. We gotta keep the wedding on the low. Don't want to get Willie Macked, you know? We won't see us on any public websites about our wedding. Hair clips or grips or bobbles can help separate. Yeah, we were thinking about that to start, but I mean honestly, with a mohawk, I used to have like a regular mohawk for a while, and the way I always did it was just run and gun, hope for the best. I feel like it's going all right so far. Let me look. Yeah, see, like all this.
Can go.
Yeah, all this right here can go.
All of this?
Up to where the Mohawk would be, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what you would consider there. Because it starts right here. So I probably want to go. Because I don't want it like super thin, but you don't want it too thick either. How do we feel about this little tiny sideburn right here? We'll leave it for now. We'll see how we feel about it in the end. But oh yeah, that's looking good. See, it's starting to create a bit more of a. See what I'm saying? How you can kind of follow the. For a second. So this side is like. How's it looking? Fell for sure immediately, but it's coming along. What do you think? Up higher or? Do you think we should trim the top? Or trim it now? No?
Let me cut the other side.
Cut the other side and then figure out where to go? Fair point, fair point.
Maybe it's just too much sugar, so I'm just
Yeah, work it out.
just take scissors to it.
True, true.
Box a lot of hair, we can make the doll out of you.
Hair clips would be so helpful right now. Hey, it's
Stop saying. Stop saying. Next person who says that, I'm a moderator. I'm gonna ban you. Just kidding. I don't use my power like that. Just so you all know, I'm always in chat. I just don't say anything.
so true. Try to make sure you don't go like too far up on the other side.
Oh, I forgot about the other sideburn. Sorry, buddy. Gotta go.
Oh, you didn't? You already shaved it? It happens.
Cover back.
That probably honestly made it look a little better. If anything, yeah. Use a reference image? We did, don't worry.
The mayor of Whoville. Where have you been?
Don't worry, we wouldn't ban you, Evie.
Aw.
We are also going to be watching the origin of this haircut on the podcast, getting Ethan when he got it from Jeff Wittick. So we'll be doing that after I'm done. I have a few Reddit posts we'll go over as well. We'll be doing maybe a little bit of a sloppy job here, just kind of getting through it. Oh, we've only taken up 15 minutes. I thought we've been doing this for way longer, honestly.
Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Cut me?
I cut his ear.
It's okay. Is it bleeding?
Yes.
Bad?
Hold on for a second.
Oopsie. Minor accident. Yeah, it was drama light this weekend, you're right. Looking fire, tip the barber. Always.
Not if the barber cuts you, then I have to pay. You didn't even react.
I don't feel pain.
Stopping the bleeding. Apply pressure.
It works.
Apply pressure with a sanitized cloth. Cool.
Good for now.
This is a guy who doesn't band-aid, he just heals, so
I'm like Wolverine, but over the course of months.
what do we think?
How are we feeling about it? Obviously, I need to just separate the middle. Hit it with one of these.
That's where E-comb comes in. Oh.
Good comb. Just brush it all back. I guess to the side works, but. Oh, this looks crazy right now.
Do we want to trim?
I think we can do that later if we want to. Is it even brushing back? My hair's too wild. Looking fire. I feel like I'm looking like a true professional right now.
Mayor of Whoville!
Yeah, it's just gotta curl up, I think, right?
Yeah. Little mayor life. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Do a full little. You do need to get this
Oh.
sideburn.
I forgot about him.
Yeah. This side's gone, so this one's gotta go too. What do we think? Can we move on with the stream now? I'm kind of digging it too. It kind of looks good. I kind of pull it off.
So you're still bleeding. Sorry about
I don't know, check it. Yeah, no? Stop.
that. You'll be okay. Yeah, stop.
I just stopped bleeding, I'm telling you.
Well, I did that, but
Thank you.
you're welcome. Oh, don't lose my towels.
I look like Wolverine, you're right. This is the Wolverine look. Ugh. Ah, like Hugh Jackman did. Very professional look. I'll be slaying all of the office interviews now. Well, I think this is where we're gonna call this haircut. This is as good as it's gonna look right now. I'll do a little touching up. Probably before the next stream even. This side's like longer for some reason, just like in general. I know you did trimming, but I just think this hair was honestly just longer. It'll slowly, as it goes, it'll just slowly get denser. Actually, I think you could shake more of this. Just a little bit. Or no? I can't tell actually. Maybe not. Like that? Sorry, we're actually getting a little touch up real quick. Very professional. I can see it. Yep, looks good to me. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. I'll give a little spin, a little twirl. Do the 360. And let me just sweep up real quick, and then we will get it started on the actual stream for the day. It really is always just about the confidence to pull the haircut off. Remember that. There is a ton of hair down here. Wow. Grab me a warmer bag. Who has this exact same broom? I think I got it at Walmart. Thank you. I was going to try and sweep it all into the dustpan, but I'm just going to have to pick up handfuls of it. When I was like, I think in 6th grade, I had been growing out my hair for a few years, and it had gotten quite long. And I actually ended up donating it for a wig for cancer. It had gotten real long. And I remember, I'm pretty sure I did it purely because I didn't care where my hair went, and it got like a discount on the haircut, so I was like, cool, yeah. My dad was like, do it, get the discount. And I was like, you make a good point. Why wouldn't I want the discount? That okay, and now let me switch this over for like 2 seconds while I move around all of my equipment. Moving around the mic, I'm sure you can hear that. And then flip that around. Give me this. Put that on there. Hope that's gonna work. Let's hope that lines up right. The microphone's still totally on, but hey, that's the beauty of this, right? You guys get to listen to me ramble while I'm trying to get everything organized again. Oh, one sec. And we're ready. I did it. Oh, I think we actually gained viewers in that time. I wonder how this is going to look. Oh, wow. I look spectacular. Let me fix that just a little bit. There's that. This comes forward. And we're all good. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain Quasar with a new look, a new do. And I think we're ready to move on. What, you think it looks good? I think it looks pretty, I think I look pretty good. But we have some Reddit posts to look at. and then a couple videos that I wanted to check in on. But nothing too crazy. We're definitely going to do a little touch-up later. But I think I'm looking spectacular. Oh, I should turn off this music probably. Don't even need to listen to Dink Doink now. Perfect. I am just picturing Mario Kart zooming down Rainbow Road, but it's your head. For sure, just straight across. Right now it's got the headphones in the way though. But I saw this. I can't play the music from it because it's Michael Jackson. But AB was showing off his moves on Dad's 24-hour live stream. He was really feeling himself. I didn't see, though. Did he knock Dad out? I'll spike it up for your live stream for sure. I just need to get some gel. I thought about it like last second, and I was like, and plus I needed to wear headphones for this, but maybe I'll do like individual spikes. That way I can keep the headphones down in the middle in between them. But honestly, AB's got some moves if I do say so myself. I don't know if I'm necessarily someone who could decide who does and doesn't have moves, but if I could, I would say AB does. He's always hitting the MJ moves. I don't think he knows any other dance moves. He probably knows some Chris Brown dance moves, but those are literally also just Michael Jackson moves. Got to be honest with ourselves at some point. Matan Evan actually had on Boogie 2988. And here's the thing, Matan is probably the biggest troll on the internet right now. Pretty good stuff. He's Jewish. He doesn't like to admit it, but he is. And the funniest thing isn't when he gets over on people. The funniest is when people think that they can battle through, that they can, get through the other side of this crazy podcast. And Boogie just ended up saying some crazy stuff. This was the reason it's relevant though. Boogie and Matan shout out Teddy Fresh and Ethan, but then I'm going to explain why I don't think this is necessarily the best shout out. That you don't want this really. I think we have a chance to invite Boogie and have a 5-star chef create a whole massive amount of food for him, or that guy who claims to be a celebrity chef that has high demands and gets phone calls nonstop.
Or something like
Yeah,
that.
right. This is cold, dude. You better microwave it.
This is. Even Ethan Klein would be embarrassed by that.
Well, he didn't give you shit.
I know.
Okay?
I got a hat. I got a Teddy Fresh hat.
Okay,
He
well.
wanted to give me a shirt.
Are
but
you
none
doing
of them fit
self-promo
me.
for him right now? I'm bleeping it out.
Oh, we have bleep that out. I want to self-promote Ethan Klein. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so now I'll keep it in. Anyways, how about you eat that?
I did. I tried that. It was excellent. What about this?
I mean, I'm not gonna eat
Let's
food
try
right
it.
now.
Why?
Because you touched it with your mouth and you have
See,
a.
I haven't touched that hat.
I bet you Matan would come on the podcast if he could set up his studio set off to the side and just do it from there. Because Matan's whole thing is he goes to everybody's, wherever anybody is, he'll go to them to do the podcast and just set up this really shitty makeshift set. He said he went to Arkansas for this. But here's the reason that I'm saying, or I guess I should let it play
Right now,
through.
I'm bleeping it out.
Or I already said, never mind, I played that part. But he says this for no reason.
Why did you spend $200 on prostitutes? That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money for a person of color, actually.
What? Shout out in the title, Boogie says, I don't want to promote. Boogie wants to promote it. He loves H3H3. No, I think he didn't want to promote it because he's like, I'm not getting paid, so I would. But I really don't know why he said this. I think he was just trying to be edgy back. And then Matan does save it a little bit by just hitting the troll. And that's the thing is, I do think that there are times when it can go too far. Because people obviously like to just think that when you're making a joke that you are being sincere, and then take their sincere feelings and hide them behind the jokes. And I genuinely never like that. But I've watched quite a bit of Matan, and to me it does just seem like whereas Sam Hyde is not trolling, Matan is a high-level troll. And again, I'm never going to listen to anybody who tells me Sam Hyde isn't a troll anymore. Sam Hyde, Nick Fuentes.
Obviously, we needed
This is the craziest thing I've ever heard. I watched this like almost the whole thing when it came out because I was like, yeah, right here. This is who Sam Hyde made a podcast with, made an episode. Also, what is this fucking like aspect ratio? He does this on a lot of his videos, and I think is it meant to be like, oh, it's high level trolling too? My aspect ratio is shit. What is this, a high budget film? He asked Boogie if he would have counted as 2 on Noah's Ark, and then Boogie said that he doesn't think he'd be able to have gotten on the Ark, and then Matan says that if he did go on the Ark, none of the other animals would have made it off. But check this out. Anytime anybody says that Sam Hyde doesn't believe the stuff he's saying, you just need to show him this clip.
2024. That was kind of, or in 2028, that was kind of my big idea. I think the country is ready to reject Trump as like not radical enough.
Giga Trump.
And a true Hitler level leader can arise in him because he's sort of preventing that from happening in a way.
From holding the spot.
Right. But this may be the best case scenario where his...
Because it's like there's no pushback. They're literally trying to be like, oh yeah, yeah. Like, I feel like these two guys off to the side are starting to realize, like, this Asian dude's like, wait a second. Wait a second. But,
Holding the spot.
Right.
But, like, come on. Are we really going to act like it's like, oh, it's all just a big farce. It's all a big joke. Trolling the long way. Oh, my bad. Sorry, the audio was low from the music. My bad. Could you guys not hear Nick Fuentes? Could you guys hear Boogie?
This may be the best in a way. Hitler not was kind of my big idea. I think the country is ready to reject Trump as like not radical enough.
Giga Trump.
And a true Hitler level leader can arise in him because he's sort of preventing that from happening in a way.
From holding the spot.
Right. But this may be the best case scenario where his crash out might fuel the rise of that next person.
Almost like Arthur Fleck inspiring the creation of the next Joker who slashes him at the end of the thing.
Yeah, good job trying to make it a fucking joke, bro. Bro literally just said, we need Hitler. He just said, we need Hitler back. And you're going to be like, oh yeah, like Joker. Like the movie Joker with Arthur Fleck. Dork. WikiFeet will forever be compromised thanks to the foot soldiers.
A glow up in the foot department
nice.
in the last like 5 years.
I hate Ian's feet. They have little fucking, the toenail comes out like
talons?
a pig hoof.
Yeah.
I hate pig
yeah.
feet.
Yeah. Well, there's an extra fucking nail in the toe. I don't like that
You got a
either.
good score.
Yeah.
You're at 4.26
What?
on your wiki feed.
That's awesome.
That's really good.
What's mine?
I think yours is a 5.
Let's see if it went.
But then you kind of cheated with that, I think, because
No,
you
I
had
didn't.
all
I
of
didn't
like
cheat. I did not cheat.
Ethan Klein's
Oh.
audience.
I'm no longer even in it.
I'm taking you off the database. I'll look again.
Check it, Ian.
Oh,
Ooh, look at that penis.
Oh, well, just not use it.
What's mine?
4.81.
That's
wow.
great.
that good?
That's really
Thank you,
great.
That's like
thank you.
so high.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah.
Ian.
He said that on live stream once, and it's a soundbite meme. What's a soundbite meme? Sam has collabed with Nick before. No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, when people are so, like unabashedly saying stuff like that, is it so hard to be like, yeah, that person's a Nazi? Dude wants someone like Hitler? I think it's probably clear to say he's probably a Nazi. And the people that are bringing him on and being like, haha, yeah, that's like the fucking Joker. Yeah, you're probably a fucking clown Nazi too. You're at least Nazi adjacent. I mean, he's literally right there. You're literally adjacent to him, so. This was also crazy. I don't know if this is real. I just saw this. This was from May 19th, 2022. People thought I was lying when I said how high I keep the thermostat in my apartment. 90 degrees with the heat on. And yeah, people are saying the thermostat being set to 90 doesn't mean the room is 90. But yeah, it's on heat mode, so it might even be hotter than 90, depending. Crazy stuff. She's a true reptilian, right? She needs like one of those heating lamps. She's just boiling her brain. Why is it so dirty? I don't even... Yeah, that's a good question, actually. I didn't even think about that. Ugh, the buttons are absolutely disgusting. And like, why is she putting her whole palm on here to like move this button? I don't think I could survive in a 90 like house or apartment or anything. I think I would actually like start sweating and need to go outside. And then it would be hotter outside and I would be actually... I just keel over at some point. Literally cooking herself. Hey, she used to do it. She does it figuratively all the time, but she's also doing it literally, so. I keep it a cool... See, I keep it most of the time like 76, 75. But when I start getting a little hot, I always turn down like 72, 73. If we're going over 80, 80 with the heat on, it gets pretty warm. Like, it's not hot, but why would I want it hot? 32 degrees Celsius is 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So she's keeping it 32 Celsius. That's at least the conversion I got really quick when I looked it up. .72 is your high point. See, I love it cold, but my fiance gets really cold, so I can't keep it too cold. 67 to 70. See, that's like whenever I go to like a hotel or something, I always, the first thing I do, crank it as low as it can go. I don't care if it gets down to 60, 61. I'll literally go as low as that AC can go in the hotel room. I'm not paying for it. It is so insane. I mean, I feel like she might be rage baiting just because it's actually crazy. But yeah. 67 in the winter, 74 in the summer. You keep it colder in the winter? That's kind of interesting. I keep it 100. So true. So true, Scrub. But here's another post. This was... Ethan was posting a lot from this stream, I'm pretty sure, of Ian's different dumb reactions, but this was a good clip. Ian walks back his defamatory statement about Kate and Michael being paid $5,000 before the show.
Betray your trust.
Yeah, the whole internet's talking about your new video that's about to drop, and then Anissa retweets "fuck the crew" out of nowhere. Okay.
Please, just know.
Fuck the crew.
You actually got me with a 6'7" meme. God damn it. Keeping my gas bill down. Fair enough. Fair enough. You're just saying fuck it. Hey, I've always said this, right? In the summer, you gotta have it cold, because in the heat, you can only take off so many clothes, then you're naked. So many articles of clothes come off, then you're naked and you're still hot. You can always put on more layers. Thermal, boots, jacket, gloves, beanie, hoodie, everything. You can really like suit up if you're in the cold. You really can only get so naked. Especially when we're talking about outside. It's unfair. But yeah. I do have to say, when I was first watching this, Idubbbz looks sickly, doesn't he? I know this is coming to the guy, like from the guy with this haircut right now, but doesn't his face look like he's dehydrated or something? Like there's something going on here. Also, this facial expression to start is pretty funny.
Betray your trust.
Yeah, the whole internet's talking about your new video that's about to drop, and then Anissa retweets "fuck the crew" out of nowhere. Okay.
Oh, this one's really quiet for some reason. Let me see if I can blast it on my end a little bit.
Oh,
Fuck the crew!
Your trust. Oh my God, it's so pathetic.
Decided to go on the H3 podcast. They already spilled their guts. They were getting paid like $5,000 to go on this podcast.
That's such an insane lie.
Possibly a defamatory one?
I think so. Honestly,
pretty crazy thing.
You guys know I'm lawsuit heavy. He's so pathetic. When I heard this, I was like, that might be defamatory, but honestly,
I think it'd be defamatory towards them, not towards you.
Right.
He's claiming that.
Don't worry, Madman. You've put it out into the universe so much that it's starting to rub off on everybody else. Anybody who keeps it hot, they're a reptilian. You know that they walk among us.
They were paid to come smear him on the show.
So this is a great moment where I am able to exercise empathy, right?
What does this have to do with empathy? What?
Pay attention to how it works.
Okay, I'm paying attention. Ian. Break it down for me.
It's totally possible that my boxing coach, my disgraced boxing coach,
just keep calling. The way you just keep calling him disgraced for no reason. Like, quite literally for no reason at all. It's insane.
Just wanted to come on and talk shit. And he had no expectation of receiving any money. But he did receive money. And that was in the live stream. It all happened simultaneously, basically. They can, fucking squabble over, well, they came on and then we paid them.
Squabbling is to fight. I think you mean quibble.
They had no idea. Here's proof they had no idea. They were paid. That's the fucking point. Getting paid is the point.
Yeah, he definitely means quibble. I just looked it up.
Point. It's not the order in which things happened.
Now, anybody that watched the interview knows what happened.
Including him. He obviously knows.
I didn't even plan to give them the money, and they didn't expect to get money, because I didn't even plan for it until I heard for the first time that he stiffed them of a bonus of $5,000.
Didn't happen. And also, I saw a little clip, by the way, in a more recent podcast.
Yeah, I also don't understand how that had anything to do with empathy. Let me express my empathy. My boxing coach just wanted to go talk shit, and you paid him regardless. Like, what?
They brought them on again, and they ended up revealing more information. This time, instead of saying, he promised us a bonus, this time they were like, yeah, he said that everyone is getting a bonus. Interesting how the story very quickly changes when I say that they're...
How is that a changed story at all? How is that in any way a changed story?
They're fucking lying through their teeth. Now it's, he promised everyone a bonus. Who is this vague everyone?
What? Who is this vague everyone? Everybody involved that was a fighter? Because the assumption is if you say everybody, oh yeah, we're going to be giving everybody a bonus. And then people are like, oh, is it the fight camps? Is it the coaches? Is it the... If you're not being like, the best part about this, we're going to be able to give everybody a bonus. I could imagine Ian saying something like that, just in passing. Yeah, get your money up, not your funny up.
The vague everyone is the fighters, the people who are boxing in the event, the people who bring the money to the event, the people who sell tickets to the event, the reason people are watching this event in the first place. Those people are getting bonuses. Not you, but they were like, well, I just assumed the bonus was for me. No.
And at the end of the show, I felt so bad.
Well, thanks for stopping in, Kimber. I really appreciate it.
At the end, by the way, after they had expressed themselves, that I and they had just poured their guts out and really inspired us. Not even shitting.
I'm tired of hearing Ian talking about empathy. To be fair, he's never truly talking about empathy, right? He's just saying stuff and then calling it empathy.
On Ian, that wasn't what the thing that people were talking
life
about
story.
was her life story. Turns out that she's this incredible woman with this incredible story and this incredible advocate.
We do not care.
You only don't care because you already don't like her. Like you said, you didn't share her advocacy, I don't remember, was it an article that she wanted shared? It was something that she wanted shared. It was like so basic, to try and spread the word about what she was doing to get these, to stop child marriage. And Ian said, I don't like them. And swiped away. Like, you're a child. You are a child. A petulant child. Also, Ethan paid for Lena. It does sound like the company did pay back Ethan at some point. Because he had like a conversation with them where they were like, hey, we thought you covered it. And he was like, I want my money back. But he said in a recent episode that they did end up giving the money back or something like that. It was I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's just mad he didn't get paid and is crying online about it and bashing other people. He didn't pay. Yeah, he didn't get money and he didn't get to be the good guy and paying everybody else. So now he's scrambling for what he can get, the last of it. And this was another bit. This is rich coming from Mr. Our Silence Means Something.
But do you see what I'm saying? Everything they say is just as inflammatory as possible.
Like, they're not gonna change.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe make a comment on that.
Why? It's better to not give it any visibility. Don't spread their hateful message that's worthless and ridiculous and abrasive and too far gone. What's the point of trying to correct them? It's dumb.
Maybe make a comment like, this is...
Get that fucking dog or cat or whatever the fuck that is off your head. You're no Cam. You're no Cam Grants. You don't deserve an animal on your hat. You fucking... Look at this. Look at this face. Horrible. Where is his chat? Does he just not have his chat on screen? Because it seems like he's missing out the opportunity to show what is ever on his hat. He could just crop it a little higher.
This is something people shouldn't be doing. I wouldn't want people to say this about me.
This is mega reactception. I know. Except I'm on the correct side. You see how all of them are trailing this way? Odd, strange, unnecessary. Being down here makes the most sense. This is where on TV broadcasting, this is where little pop-ups happen. Come on, guys.
You're just focusing, this is what they all do. They all focus on optics and strategy. They say, you brought it upon yourself. That way they never actually have to dive into the difficult questions. The difficult question is to say, I don't like this. This is not behavior that I want to endorse. They keep it super surface level. And
how the fuck is that the hard question? Yeah, these guys are dickheads. They're literal, I don't understand what you want more to be said. It's genuinely so, that the commentary to be made on them is surface level because their commentary is surface level. Theirs is literally just scraping. It's not even surface level. It's literally nothing's left and they're scraping the bottom of the barrel. That's literally what it is. And Ian, you are the bottom of the barrel and you're not realizing that.
And they say, you're feeding into it. Of course these guys are going to do it. Of course these guys are going to do this. Why are you even giving it attention? And it's the most invalidating bullshit thing to say. And a lot of people that I'm sure are close with Ethan and other people on the crew, like, the last thing that they would ever want to hear is like, you're feeding into it. You're making it worse for yourself. It's so fucking stupid. Take a stand. You're not going to get fucking roasted by saying this is bad behavior. Or
yeah, nobody thinks you're going to get roasted. They just think it's a pointless endeavor. It's quite literally like what Tom was saying. They're going to keep doing it. It's not like you're going to be like, huh, got you. Especially when you didn't make any like funny commentary other than like, this wasn't even funny. The only thing that might have gotten a laugh from anybody was that you called the dude fat because we were like, oh, didn't know you were still making those kind of jokes. Interesting. He's so willingly obtuse, it is impossible to argue with him in a sane way. Well, it's because it's like he's never arguing a point that could be made from the content that he's like, you know, watching or like he's supposed to be engaging with. It's always just something that's kind of like a non sequitur. It just kind of comes out of nowhere. And it's like, oh, I guess. Sure. It's very confusing. It angers me. But that's the end of that. Now we're going to see why I got this amazing, illustrious haircut. I'm pretty sure this is how Ethan wore it a lot of the time too, because the spiking it up does take a little bit of effort. See, my hair's thick. Give it like a day, and it should all kind of like accumulate. You know, but it's looking pretty spectacular, if I do say so myself. I feel like the iDub soundbites actually beat the Nate soundbites. That might actually beat the Nate soundbites this year. That is a possibility. You know, iDubbbz just is having some good ones that are coming along. He might have some more. You know, they just keep coming. I think the best soundbite is actually Alex the Fiction.
Why are you gay?
The question he asked to Rich Lux. See, it's all about the confidence. If I was like, if I had like a shy demeanor about the haircut, it'd look worse. It's because I know I look good. I'm rocking the double mohawk with the Esteban though, so we're fully H3'd out today. It's not Halloween yet, and I'm in my Ethan Klein cosplay, and a shirt about cats because he's always talking about cats. No way. No way. But let's get into it. This is from Jeff Wittick. Ethan Klein makes biggest mistake of his career. Jeff's Barbershop.
Welcome back to Jeff's Barbershop, the show we bring people on, we cut their hair and break their balls a little bit. Today on the show we have the H3 podcast. If you're not familiar with them, one of them is a mother, an intellectual, a fashion designer, an ex-soldier, but unfortunately...
Jeff's a snarker?
An intellectual, a fashion designer, an ex-soldier.
It's just funny because, like, they act like this information, like, snarkers like to act like the information of Hila being a part of the IDF was, like, it's, like, so, like, no one knew about this. Oh, my God, we need to talk about this. But it's, like, it's so... Everybody knew. And they know what her stance is on Israel. So it's, like... Whoa. Whoa. Sorry, getting sidetracked.
But unfortunately, we don't have her on the show today. We have the other one who has been... There we go.
Just taking a dump, bro.
We have, unfortunately, the other half of the H3 podcast who has...
Jolly Ethan with no beard. He looks a lot older here, I have to say. He's looking pretty young right now.
been labeled a domestic terrorist by the NRA, and
Oh, I didn't know Elam made EDM music.
he's just a little baby drama boy, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it.
Did we start?
Yeah, actually, no. Before we start, can we just get you to sign this real quick?
Oh, you gonna hit me with that?
Yeah, we won't.
Just
We'll,
kidding,
we'll cut this out.
Now, let's
It's just
see.
Simple shit. Don't read it. It's all right.
By signing this, you're granting Jeff Wittick to cut your hair. That's
Yeah, that's
fine.
cool. No
Also
big
granting
deal.
permission
Normal.
to that gorilla to do whatever he wants with you. What gorilla?
There's nothing.
Oh, come on. I'm not signing this.
We just dropped the classics collection for a limited time only. We got hoodies. We got t-shirts. Shorter hair guaranteed. Go
If
check.
it's a limited time only, I can skip this ad.
Bro, are you nervous? Let's see your hands.
Still as a barber. Look at that.
Okay, me too.
Steadiest
Why are
hands
you
on the
talking
east.
shit about my
Steadiest
hands?
on the...
Oh, he's... When I first watched this, I didn't know who this guy was, but now I do kind of know who he is. He's like a TikToker and like Instagram poster. He does pranks and stuff. Let me see if I can pull him up.
Right side of the Mississippi.
You mean west, bro?
No, east.
Don't say right side of the Mississippi. That doesn't help.
Yeah, that's it. Daddy Steve. Daddy Steve on Instagram.
How long can I leave eggs in the fridge until they go bad?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you. It's just how long can I leave them in the fridge until they go bad?
I've been thinking about a lot of stuff today, and been having to look up a ton of stuff, so I'll get back to you on it.
Like, hey, ChatGPT.
It's great stuff.
Help when you're thinking of
I'm
direction.
from the East Coast, so it was like an East Coast set reference.
Who is he?
Who are you?
He's Jonah's replacement. It's like the Fresh
Downgrade.
Prince of Bel-Air, you know, and they just replaced the lady and they didn't say nothing about it.
Right.
That's what I did here with him.
You look like Oliver Tree if you didn't do music.
Wow, so just a total worthless deadbeat fucking loser.
Hey. You know, I was thinking about this. Should I do some streams whenever there's not drama or stuff to talk about? Should I do streams going over like H3 lore stuff? Because obviously there's the late H3 lore website, which I've gone over the whole iceberg. Previous stream, it's in a playlist. You can go check that out. But should I? Oh my God. And do a little bit more deep diving into individual like segments and things that have happened. Because one thing that I did was I actually found the website with the original prolapse that Howie Mandel posted. I don't remember where I even put it. I saved it somewhere. I definitely put it in a folder. I do not remember where. Is it in this one? You know, I'm not going to go around looking for it because I don't want to accidentally pull it up. But I do have that prepared where I could like talk about the story of what that was. I know they talked about it on the show at one point, but it would be good to like go over it again. We could talk about the history of Oliver Tree. Oliver Tree actually started doing vines. Some of his early works, the Oliver Tree character that he plays is actually a character that he developed that had a different name when he first started. And then he eventually adopted it as his full persona. So it's all very interesting stuff.
All right, well, let's get into the haircut stuff because I know you don't have that much time. I know it's
Ethan looks so much better after this haircut.
rare you leave the house for collabs, so
it is.
I'm grateful for that. Obviously, you backed me up.
I didn't save a picture of the prolapsed anus. I saved the URL to the image of the prolapsed anus. Don't get me, don't speak ill on my name.
Up when a lot of shit was going down. But I just want to say thank you to you. I know a lot of people talk shit on you and they hate on you and yeah, but it's I got your back, and this is to show that it's coming full circle. We were enemies and now we're friends, kind of like
we're besties, man.
that show that you had going for a little bit.
Thank you, man. I feel the same way.
Do you have anything you want to do with your hair? Any ideas?
I have crazy hair. It's super fucking thick and curly. People do say I have the best hairline though, but
It is a solid hairline for a YouTuber.
37.
What's the deal with YouTubers losing their hair in their early 20s?
You have a nice hairline.
Because I'm not a piece of shit.
Well, I say I absorb the hairline of my enemies.
Oh, well, I'm glad you stopped in, Martin. Hopefully my notifications work at some point. It's bullshit.
That could be.
You take their hair follicles?
Yeah. Hey, do you have a tissue? I didn't mean to be chewing gum on this.
Here, I'll take care of those.
This is just a
Throw it
little
in the
rude.
toilet.
Really?
Yeah, go for it. We're boys now. We're friends.
Here, I'm going to the gorilla. Bro, don't. That's disgusting. You don't know anything about me. You just put that gum in your mouth. That's
Bro, we're
fucking
just
wild.
trying to show respect, you know?
Okay, oh shit, okay. Yeah, you're gonna want to see a doctor.
Haircut, what are we doing?
You can fuck me up, dude.
Why don't we play the wheel of haircuts?
Okay, that's cool with me. All right, so
Okay,
spin this?
yeah, ready?
Would it be awkward if Jeff comes back on the show now that Morgan works there? Honestly, Morgan's got the right type of energy where I feel like she would be the one to make jokes about it. But also, wasn't there like some kind of thing that happened with Jeff recently? I don't think he like did anything too bad, but I remember there was something. I could be remembering wrong.
It's time to play Wheel of Haircuts.
Okay, that's a good spin. There it is.
It's 2 Mohawks, double Mohawk.
You know, actually...
Okay, that's a good spin. There it is.
These are some pretty good options. He could have gotten a lot worse than the double Mohawk if we're looking at all of these. He literally got the best one. Like, look at this. There's this one where it like cuts down. I've seen this image on Google whenever I'm looking at weird haircuts. This one, this dude has a mustache on the top of his head. That's just like a mullet, but it's like more like a Mohawk mullet. I think he literally got the best one. He got so lucky.
It's 2 Mohawks, double Mohawk. Okay.
That'll look crazy.
That's fire. Let's do it, and I can go down to skin.
Bro, whatever you want.
Thanks,
You don't
Haley.
give a fuck about anything.
No.
I think it's looking pretty
So
good.
you are a real barber, right?
Yeah, I just haven't done it in a long time.
All right, let's go, baby. Oh, that's smooth.
I like how you made a big deal.
His was a lot smoother than mine, I have to say. My razor is a bit old. I'm definitely going to have to touch it up just a little bit, but not too much. My lovely fiance did a great job. Amazing stuff. I'm glad I did it at the beginning. I was thinking about saving it, and I was like, nah, can't blue ball the chat, you know? We give it right away here. We give it up so easy.
That you wouldn't get a mullet on the podcast, but
No.
you'll come in here and do this.
I didn't want like a fashionable mullet like you have. I would take like a fucked up mullet.
Well, you're getting a double Mohawk now. This might catch on. You know who you look like right now? You ever see The Grinch?
It's anti-Semitic a little bit, but
Oh, no Christmas.
well, I mean, you just called a Jew the Grinch, so I'm just saying.
I didn't say you look like The Grinch. You look like the mayor of Whoville
okay,
trying
good.
to...
Yeah, because it's just not a good time for
You don't like Christmas?
anti-Semitism. No, I love Christmas. That's why it's so fucked
Christmas or Black Lives Matter?
Christmas?
Or Black Lives Matter?
I get rid of Christmas, because fuck the religion of Christianity.
That's gonna piss some people off.
Dude, they just are like pedophile rapists, so they should lose Christmas for that.
I'm gonna
Not the Jew hating Christmas and then also calling Christians pedophiles. Come on, man. Come on, man. You're making it too easy for everyone. Nah, Christmas or Black Lives Matter? Well, black people love Christmas too.
focus on the haircut because this is a very tricky haircut to do. Do you mind popping in, interviewing him, hit him with some of those questions that you worked on all night?
There's like a few questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay. What would you do if I just socked you in the face right now?
I don't know. That's the kind of thing that we just have to find out and see. I'd probably leave. I'd probably just leave, you know.
Honestly, this is probably the one guy Ethan could take. I think if we had to like put up a scale of people that Ethan could take in this room, this guy's probably first up.
You worked 2 weeks on that? It's kind of crazy.
2 weeks. That's what we do if I socked you in the jaw.
Oh, no shit. Your boy's got that H3 chest hair, my man. Yo, come here. Yeah, you were chewing my gum. I get it now, you fucking weirdo. Yeah, you can step away, actually. Thanks. I got characterized. Whoa, that's the loudest buzzer I've ever heard.
Do your best impression of a Chinese guy.
Fuck that.
What is that hat thingy? What are you doing?
Are you fucking stupid, bro?
That's too far, bro.
No, it's not. I don't
Actually.
care. I have Tourette's syndrome.
Okay, so why do you do this thing?
Do you know what Tourette's syndrome is? Yeah, it's a genetic, a neurological.
To be fair, it doesn't look like he's graduated high school, so maybe he hasn't had it and, you know, they haven't brought it up yet. He needs to take a health education class.
Disorder. Yeah.
What are we, 11 years old
And
here?
I just want you to know that you just set back the Tourette's community 5 fucking years.
You are done, bro. You
Shame
were
on
getting
you, bitch.
destroyed for this.
Tourette's syndrome, these balls. How about that?
Whoa, he's making fun of neurodivergent people. Cancel Daddy Steve now.
Hey, what's wrong with your face? Or are you just ugly?
Are you just fat and it's dumb?
Thanks, I hear that all the time. Idiot.
I actually no, I really do know what Tourette's is. I used to have it. I used to clench my butt.
You used to have.
Honestly, Ethan, I don't think is used the best comeback. If anybody ever brings up his Tourette's, the best comeback you can have is someone goes, "Why is your face doing that? Like, why are you doing that with your face?" You just go, "I have Tourette's. Why are you doing that with yours?" And just watch everybody stand up and clap for you and fucking give you a cheer. They're gonna hand you a medal, let you cut the ribbon, all that stuff.
I swear to God, I should clench my butt cheeks.
You're dumb as hell, boy.
I was medically induced with it, or whatever the name is.
You know Tourette's is incurable, right?
I just manned up. I just stopped being a pussy about it. I swear to God, I
yeah,
mentally blocked that out of my
okay,
head.
chill.
I was like, I need to stop doing that.
Bro, what is wrong with your skin? Holy shit, bro. Were you dipped in acid as a baby, you freak? What is that? Ew, is that contagious?
That was too far. See, that was fucked up.
Would you rather get surgery from a woman or a massage from a man?
What?
I just kind of made that one up right now.
But that's kind of a weird question. Like, what are you implying about women surgeons?
What are you implying about male massage
I just don't like
therapists?
dudes touching me, bro, in that way, okay?
All right, you said it.
It's just not my preference.
Homophobe.
It's just not my preference.
What is your favorite position? How do you like to have sex with your wife?
Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that. Just respect for my wife.
Why do you think that was a good idea to ask Liver King that?
Now, do you have to have sex in a certain position because you're so big?
Here's the thing. Never talk about my wife in this context.
Oh, because, well, logistically it was interesting.
You know what's funny? It's almost like he was thinking about answering it for a second. It was like, oh wait, I have to upkeep this persona.
Do you have to have sex in a certain position because you're so big?
Here's the thing.
You're so big. He means muscular. He's vascular. Is that the word? Or does that just mean you have a bunch of veins? I mean, he is vascular as well, I guess. But I mean, he clearly hasn't been working on his flexibility. I've seen some pretty big guys that, some pretty ripped dudes that can still do some pretty flexible things. So trust me. But see, I see a lot of these guys that are bodybuilders. It's mostly the guys that, see, natural bodybuilders are usually more flexible. They're just usually not as huge, but they're more flexible than somebody who just injects steroids and works out like a couple times a week. Because obviously you still have to work out to get buff, but the steroids do help.
Never talk about my wife in this context.
Oh, because, well, logistically it was interesting because his body is so fucking crazy, dude.
Does roids give you ED? No clue. I've actually never known anyone that was actively taking steroids. I think I've known people in the past that are now taking steroids that I don't like talk too much anymore. But I've never known anybody that was like during like a cycle or whatever.
You have a crazy cool body too.
What do people think about
Yeah,
it?
no, that's fair. You're right. That's fair. That's fair. But don't ever talk about my wife in that context.
Why do you go back to making the old stuff?
It's just not my interest, you know. It became really hard to make those videos. There was just a lot of pressure on myself every week, and it was super hard to deliver week after week.
Pressure on yourself, yeah. Next thing you know, you're hanging from cranes.
Tell me about it, you know. I pivoted to the podcast, and I've just, over time found that format to be a lot more
money.
Exciting to me.
Casey Neistat one time called you up when he was about to release a documentary, and he said, Ethan, how do you deal with people hating you?
Yeah, it's true. Your balls shrivel up. I don't think it's as much as people think, though. People always say that, like when you take steroids, your balls shrivel up. I don't know. Somebody try it and let me know. I genuinely think it's like one of those things where it's like, it probably happens and it probably is bad, but I mean, how often are you checking the size of your testicles, to be completely honest? You know what I mean? It's not like something that I'm constantly like, if they changed by like I'm like, I keep fucking with my hair now. I think Ethan's looks so much better than mine. No, I'm just joking. Mine looks better. Mine's just a lot longer. And his is curlier. Look at that. Got some good length on those. See, I'm going to just have to push this one up for a couple days, and then it'll stay.
Yeah, that was fun.
When I was a teacher, I had this delinquent kid who came up to me one day out of nowhere and was like, "Hey, I'm on Tren," and I never told anyone, and that's why I'm glad I'm not a teacher anymore. "Hey, yo, I'm on Tren." "Hey, what's up?" "Yeah, I'm taking Tren." "Hey, teach." That's so weird. There's episodes of Leftovers where Hassan is like, "I can't wait to get roids," and then he would change the subject to steroids for no reason. He's definitely roided out. So I could believe Hassan's on steroids. I could imagine he's on something. Doesn't necessarily need to be some kind of like injectable. Gotta start slow, work your way in.
Funny. I don't like being hated, it's not a nice feeling, but at the end of the day, it's like, I just fucking say whatever.
Yeah, from the side I just look normal. Just looks like a haircut. It's because when you do a normal mohawk, it would have been like right here. But so this is like what would just be like a normal fade or something. If you just got like a fade done. This is how I'll go to the store. Leave it in the back though. Walk around like this at the store, and then people just see from the back. And they're just so confused. Ooh, let me separate 1 sec. Make sure it's laying properly. I honestly kind of like it laying to the sides though. It looks kind of funny like that too. Yes, hello.
Whatever I gotta say, and I just gotta be true to myself in that regard.
What's one thing you regret?
I mean,
like a beef you started that you regret that you'd maybe want to take back. Something
not
you said.
yours. Because it led to us to that great. I think the world was too hard on Ninja.
What
He's
did
a great
Ninja
guy.
do?
Nothing. He did nothing, bro. It wasn't right, and that's why we made an apology tour.
Well, that's good. Shout out to Ninja. You got a fucking second chance.
I mean,
buddy.
You're
You're lucky.
And like Steve will do it, as I said. Jerking off your dog is probably it's illegal and gross, but like at the end of the day, it doesn't mean he's a bad guy. He said the dog thinks he's the cool guy now, so I'm assuming the dog liked it. Okay,
Yeah.
He thought so.
I'm gonna set you up with a nice product package to take home.
So you have products for real?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, that's nice.
I wasn't even trying to do an English accent. It just came out of me, I suppose.
Your products here.
That's great.
Open
This
it up,
sea
give it-
salt texturizing spray adds waves, body, and volume,
There
baby.
we go. That's what we're gonna get. The waves and this.
Yes, made in USA, Los Angeles. Texture. So what does this do for my hair?
You see how my hair looks effortlessly sexy and it flows nicely.
Yeah.
And it looks like
But
there's
I think
nothing
you just
in
have
it.
nice hair.
No, that's the trick. I have a tiny little bit of this to keep a nice natural flow.
Okay, let's see
Because
you
if
make
not,
my hair look like
I
that.
would look like this. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna use the pomade. We're gonna load up on it.
Okay,
and
let's see what you
spike-
can do.
we're
Let's see
gonna
what that
spike it
Jeff
all out.
Barbershop can do for
And
me.
then I'm gonna give you some products to take
This
home from the
smells
team.
good, though.
What if Kanye sees this and then he does it,
Spiking it up with pomade is not going to work for this curly of hair.
then it catches on and it becomes like
Does
this
he actually
style.
get it to
It's
work? I don't
changed
even
the
remember.
world.
I love
Everybody's
that.
rocking this.
I gets it all right.
I love it. You see how hard it is with my hair, though? It's not easy, right?
No, you got some
Need some gorilla snot.
curls, but
Who knows what that is? Anybody?
I'm just loading up on this stuff. So
Okay.
it might not wash out for weeks.
What's your worst interpersonal relationship you've got going on right now?
That would be with Trisha Paytas and my brother-in-law Moses.
Let's dive into that.
That's hard to top.
I'm gonna part.
This is gorilla snot for those who don't know. Great stuff.
Her up with a woman on a podcast.
I know who it is. Are you keeping it a secret? Everyone
Tana,
knows.
yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I think it's awesome.
You want to give me some tips or some?
I think you guys get along great.
She wasn't happy with 5%.
Yeah, ultimately there was a lot of conflict over
For the team,
5%.
right? For the team to get 5%. That's why none of you guys are getting any extra.
No,
money
it wasn't
from
about that
anything
at all.
we're
I don't
doing.
know why she said that.
That's why the problem.
Yes, the hair gel. Honestly, gorilla snot isn't even that good. There are better ones. I have a friend who does like actual, like a Liberty Spike Mohawk, like actual spiked Mohawk, not like the fan. And he uses, I forget. I think it's got to be sprayed. Yeah, the got to be glued. I think he said he uses this and something else. But he's constantly upping it. You got to up the game.
Came up, so
No, the people are on a salary. They had nothing to do with their salary. I don't know why she said that.
I'm gonna put that fucking 5% on. I'll keep it for myself. Are you ready?
Yeah,
For
I'm
the
ready.
big
I'm ready.
reveal?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right.
Yes, baby. Let's go.
Sick. We did it.
Can I see the?
Use Mojos de Gorilla. Gorilla. Can't do it. I'm trying to learn Spanish right now. I'm bad at it. Mojos. Boogers.
Sit back. Oh! Wait, give me a little side. Dude, love that.
Double Mohawk.
Wow, that is so good. My son is gonna love this.
Well, I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy we did this. We squashed our beef once again, you know?
No, we're dogs. We're
yeah,
dogs
we're
for
not
life.
even squashing beef anymore. We're just bonding now.
Yeah, we're dogs, bro. I'm a Jeff fan. I ride for Jeff.
No, yeah, honestly, all things considered, Jeff's eye has healed pretty good. Like, let's see what it looks like now. Like, obviously, probably can't see out of it too well. Oh, what, did he bust his face up again?
I can't. Oh.
Around my mouth area.
I was giving them money. I wasn't taking money. I can't. Oh.
So this is how you trim your beard with one eye. First thing you want to do.
What actually happened?
Yeah.
I was walking away like, damn, I'm gonna like just pretend like I don't know you guys. And he goes like this. Hey, what the fuck? Give me your phone. Give me your phone. And then I started backing up. I was like, okay, I'm gonna back him up to you guys, see if I can get help.
I'm gonna do what he did.
Okay.
He backed up a little bit.
I'm sorry, bro.
Turn around. You do it again.
What is that?
Oh, sorry.
What is? He hit him like right in the solar plexus. Goddamn.
Finish your speech.
Yeah, tour got canceled. I was angry. I was frustrated. I'm sorry, guys. That I know you're all excited to be at the show. I know you love doing this stuff, hanging out with us.
Yeah, who needs eyes anyways?
Same.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, I got your back, dude.
All right, there you go. Check out H3
Wow.
Podcast, Teddy Fresh.
Oh, thank you. And Jeff's barber products, bro. That shit is good, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
This is a good show idea. I do like the dynamic of having it be a haircut, because haircuts can be relatively quick, or they can be a little bit longer depending on how you do them. And honestly, if he really like tried to fill out the time a little bit more, he could make it like pretty interesting. Maybe add like a segment in the middle or something. I've got to be honest, I thought the haircut was going to take a little bit longer, so now I want to pull up an episode where Ethan had this hair. Or I could talk about the prolapse. You guys want me to talk about the prolapse? I found the link that I had. I'm just really hoping, let me move out of this so I can make sure that I don't pull it up on screen by accident. There's two options. The Howie Mandel prolapse. Oh, God. And this isn't like the origin. This is just it says that it's a re-upload. Oh, my God. It's from 2004. Oh, God. I'm looking like... I can see the whole thing uncensored. It's terrible. Why did Howie think that that would be okay to post? I go to a salon for my haircut. I love my stylist. I literally haven't been to a salon or like a barber shop in probably, I think I've said this before, like 10 plus years, like at least. Because I think I stopped getting my haircut by barbershops like in middle school. I just started having my dad shave my head. I used to use Got to Be Glued Edge Gel on my eyebrows. Hey, if it works, it works. You know what I mean? I mean, it's edge gel too, so I mean, it seems like it's kind of the purpose somewhat. You know what? I'll read it. Okay, oh my God. I was totally showing it on screen for a second. I'm so glad I didn't have it pulled up. Oh my God. So as you can see, it's right here. I cannot scroll down. I cannot scroll down. I thought it was pudding. I don't know how he even came across this image, if I'm being completely honest. It looks nothing like pudding. It looks absolutely nothing like pudding. I've been cutting my own hair for like 5 years, and one time I decided I wanted to be lazy, and they fucked me up so bad I went bald. Yeah, see, that's why I don't like going to the barbershop, because I always just find the conversation annoying, and then I end up doing stuff like this anyways. So I'm like, what's the point? But let me read this. Weightlifting gone wrong. Sorry if a repost. The rather shocking photo attached snapped on November 16th of the last year by a spectator at the Collegiate Powerlifting Championship at Penn State. The unfortunate competitor, who expressed a plea to remain anonymous, remembered to surgeons that he was stuck at the bottom of a personal best attempt in the squat lift when he sort of pulled his stomach in and pushed extra hard at the same time as trying to complete the lift. He remembers a loud popping, splattering noise, then a fierce stabbing pain, and then not being able to move from the squat position. He remained in this position for about half an hour, since trying to stand caused him overwhelming, agonizing pain. Paramedics arrived and applied anesthesia on the spot and carried him to an ambulance. He was rushed to surgery, where surgeons described the trauma as an explosive and aggravated prolapse of the bowel. Meanwhile, it was revealed that the weight was removed from his shoulders at the time of the incident by 2 spotters on either side of the lifter. The third spotter, who was standing behind the lifter, was unfortunately sprayed with fecal matter at the time of the incident. The spotter promptly fainted when he realized the extent of the injury to the lifter. Oh my god, that spotter fainted. He got shit on and then fainted. That's crazy. Who was a personal friend. This compounded the task to first aid officers who were at a loss as to how to treat an injury to the lifter in any case, who remained in the squatted position, moaning in pain, much to the consternation of the helpless audience. The hapless lifter had successful surgery to relieve the prolapse, but remained immobilized with his feet elevated in stirrups for 2 weeks to assure internal compliance with the surgery and that the organs retracted successfully. To add insult to injury, the ex-lifter required rectal stitching and partially occlude the anal orifice and stitch the rectal passage, which had significantly expanded and torn during the prolapse, and also was put on the low-fiber, low-residue diet to combat flatulence to avoid any possibility of a reoccurrence. I would have died. Can we read something nice after this? I'm going to cry. I'm sorry. I had to get through it. It actually was a bit much, I have to say. Here. I'm so sorry, everybody. It was an ouch moment, I do have to say. Oh, I should be using this as a reference, I'm realizing. 2022. Damn, so I'm going to be going down for a minute. I'm trying to find an episode. One of my biggest fears. One of my biggest fears is showing that image on stream by accident. But I think that I think we can positively say that Howie Mandel did not think that guy sat in some cake. Yeah, imagine your doctor telling you not to fart. I'd be dead in a week. I'd be dead in an afternoon. I wanted to see how Ethan styled his after first going back onto the podcast. October 21st. No. This is wrong.
You guys
wait, I'm
thought
not
I was
far off.
joking, but check this out.
Shut up, love. This isn't about you. Yada yada yada. Is it in this one? We're almost there. September. This is October. Wait, I'm actually confused. Am I not past it yet? First one to fart is a rotten egg. And you might smell it too. God, where... Oh God, it's still after this. Why do they post so many podcasts? Stop it. Oh, there we go. So I think it is this one. This one's the first one.
For another great... Are we live? We're good? Okay. Well, guys, welcome to Off the Rails today. Sponsored by Adam and Eve and HelloFresh. Thank you. We love our sponsors so much, so much.
Fine.
It's school. Hey, guys, can you not do that right now? I need to address...
Leaving my friends. You know, I miss these like super long intros that they would do. They might need to bring them back. For me specifically. Don't worry, I love Love. Love is one of my favorite crew members. I said so on Alex the Fiction's podcast, H3Y. Go check it out.
Can you guys just wait till I'm done talking about this?
Oh my god, I can't control my goo.
Who's controlling that? Is that Ian? Ian, can you just wait until...
Off the rail. I keep doing that. How funny. Let me restart it then so you guys can see it.
Are we live? We're good? Okay. Well, guys, welcome to Off the Rails today. Sponsored by Adam and Eve and HelloFresh. Thank you. We love our sponsors so much, so much.
Fine.
It's school. Hey, guys, can you not do that right now? I need to address...
Leaving my friendships behind.
Can you guys just wait till I'm done talking about this?
Oh my god, I can't control my goo.
Who's controlling that? Is that Ian? Ian, can you just wait until...
Off the rail.
Guys, please stop. Just pause it, because I want to enjoy that, but I can't, because I need to address the issue right now. Guys, stop. Why? Who's... Ian, can you stop that? Rails. Or Zach, turn off the... thank you. God. You guys are so annoying.
Dan quit. It's so sad.
Like, I'm trying to do, like...
Sorry.
Well, it's just so ridiculous because I have this thing I need to talk about, and I do want people to watch that. Obviously, I care about it, but it's just so ridiculous that you guys play that. I literally told you guys before the show to wait.
Sorry.
Until I talk about this thing. Bro, you're not sorry.
Oops, my finger slipped.
We're just having some testicle difficulties.
You gay? Why are you gay?
Are you, dude?
No,
Mom,
I'm trying to help. I'm sorry. I thought I was trying to help, but I was wrong.
All right, we'll talk about it later. I don't want to argue on air.
Okay.
So obviously, yesterday, me and Dan had I mean, look, I don't want to say fight necessarily. I mean, we did have a disagreement and tensions got a little bit raised. And, well, after the show, we were arguing about, I said something about sending shit in a box, which I thought was whatever. Dan thought it wasn't smart. He didn't like it. And we were yelling at each other. I have the clip. I'll show it to you guys. But so after the show, me and Dan...
See, I've always assumed that sending someone shit would be like a form of bioterrorism. But Boogie2988 said that he had shit sent to him a few times. And we know he's a liar, so that might not be true, but it's still interesting. Something to think about.
And continued the discussion. And I just don't know why.
Why can you not stop lying?
Oh, I clicked the wrong one. I forgot I moved this one over. I gotta hit it like perfectly. There we go. I kind of did it right that time. That was pure skill and talent.
I don't know why Dan sometimes he just takes shit too seriously. It's like, dude, it's not your ass on the line, it's mine. Just let me tell the jokes I want. You don't have to police me, bro.
Well, in Dan's defense, I think he was just concerned for the show. I mean, I'm not trying to.
Well, why the fuck would he leave? Why would he quit if he was like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, if he cares about the show, why would he quit?
Right.
Just let me take responsibility for my own fucking jokes, and then you don't have to worry about being a stickler and then leaving. Anyway, we got in an argument, and I was like, dude, just let it go, dude. Like, just let me be me, you know? And the jokes made him uncomfortable, and he ultimately quit on the spot, which is really sad.
What I think is more funny is I think he is just not bringing up the haircut. Because when was this? This was October 19th, 2022. This came out October 21st, 2022. So him not even bringing it up on the podcast is even funnier, honestly. Because to just not address why you have this haircut, even though this video hasn't come out yet. Because I remember they did talk about it on the show, but I was expecting him to say something.
Obviously, Dan has been a part of this show for over 5 years. He's a lot. I'm trying to get him back. I've been reaching out to him. He hasn't been answering.
We need him back. I'm not prepared for this in any way,
Obviously.
shape, or form. Yeah, I think I've already messed up like 3 times.
Yeah, obviously. That's not going to be a permanent situation for you, baby.
Thank you. Thankfully.
I didn't even get to talk about my stupid fucking hair yet because I got to address this Dan thing. By the way, my hair looks insane, but okay,
There we
we'll
go.
talk about that later.
Talk about it later, I guess. Do they?
So
there we go.
the show must go on. So here's my curls. I went to Jeff's barber shop.
It's starting a new wave. It's 3 years late.
He wanted to,
but we'll get it reinvigorated.
basically, people were mad that he didn't give me a good haircut. And don't blame him. He wanted to give me a good haircut, and I said, bro, fuck me up as bad as you can.
Well, he gave you what you wanted.
I said, listen, I've been growing out my hair for you.
I'm growing my hair back, people.
And he said that this is the first time somebody
Thanks,
ever
Marina.
actually let him cut his hair like this. Like, usually the people actually want, like, a decent haircut.
Yeah, if you want to see my haircut, we did it at the beginning of the stream. Great stuff. But it was pretty quick, and I think it only took us like 10-15 minutes. So if you want to go take a quick look and see it go down, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I wanted to go over when Ethan got his haircut like this, since there hasn't been too much to talk about as of late. We also just talked about the prolapse for anybody that just came in here. We talked about the original Howie Mandel prolapse and its origin. Been going over a lot today. And yes, we got the double mohawk. It's kind of hard to see with my hairstyle, but it is a double mohawk with the Esteban, which is just my natural shaving style, honestly. I just shaved earlier today. So, but looking great as always.
This is the craziest one he said he's done. So that's what people don't want to watch me get a dope haircut. I can do that anywhere, anytime. I'm here to see my shit get fucked. And by the way, he lined me up so good. Like, look at those lines, boy. Like Moses.
That's clean as fuck.
Yo, look at those fresh lines. I've been trying to cut my hair like this by myself for a gap.
I do have to say that prolapse that Howie showed, it was not COVID related. It actually happened in 2004. So that's why I'm like, where did you get this image from? How did you see this? What chat boards is Howie Mandel perusing on his afternoons? I have the URL link saved. That is true. I can look at that image whenever I want. Jealous?
And I've never really got it this good. Like, look how fresh that is, bro.
I like it, actually. I think it's nice.
It's kind of avant-garde, but it is kind of a vibe.
It's like that meme of going to the barber and saying, fuck me up, fam.
That's literally what I told him. He said, what kind of haircut do you want? I said, fuck me. I said, Jeff, just fuck my shit up.
It's a vibe right now.
It is kind of nice, though, dude. It's kind of luxurious. My curls look kind of dope next to my bald dome.
You'll save money on shampoo, too. Which will be good.
Yeah, actually, I used my normal amount of shampoo, and then it lathered up so much. It was so nice.
Nice.
And my hair actually feels really soft right now. Here is actually my haircut was by Moses, actually, of from the Torah, the Old Testament there. Yeah. So thank you to Moses. Yeah. So that'll air. It was fun. It was nice. I'm glad I buried the hatchet with Jeff, and the show was really good. Oh, thank you, Gabriella. She says losing weight the same time as Ethan has been super helpful. You look great. You've lost 30 pounds. 10 more to go. Get it, dude. Get after it, girl.
Ever since Ethan hopped on Ozempic, he's been losing a lot, though. He's looking great.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
What?
Oh,
Thanks for
hey.
coming, buddy.
What's up?
Yeah, no problem.
What's up, everyone? Sorry, so sorry I'm late.
Hey.
Hey, dude.
Sorry, my dentist appointment ran over. I'm so sorry.
What were you doing, like at the dentist?
Yeah. I mean, the appointment was at 9 a.m. and this dude was just lagging. He didn't even come into the room until like 11:30. It's insane.
What were you getting, like a root canal or something?
Yeah.
And you came here afterwards? That's crazy.
I'm dedicated to the show, bro.
Holy fuck.
I'm dedicated to the show. So, anyways.
You can trust him. Look into those baby blues.
To the show, bro.
Holy.
This is a man you can trust right here. Look into those baby blues, those baby hazels.
Fuck.
I'm dedicated to the show. So, anyways, thanks for covering
You
for
okay?
me, Abby.
You need some Tylenol or something?
Oh, I'm juiced up, man. I'm on so many painkillers right now.
Okay.
Hell yeah, boy.
You got any left going spare by chance?
Yeah.
I'm in pain.
After the show.
I got pain, man. Okay, great. Well, welcome back, Dan. We missed you for the 10 minutes you were gone.
Everything cool? Everything going good?
Yeah, we just started the show without you because...
yeah, all right, everything's great.
You think Dan's acting?
So sorry. I know. My phone was like off because I didn't charge it last night, so I apologize. It's my
Well,
bad.
anyway, we're just talking about my new haircut.
Yeah, it looks great.
I went to Jeffy Boys, Jeff's barber shop. We did a fire ass. I think it'll be fun. That's it. I don't know what else to say. A little bit of a... I'm getting a lot of Grinch. The Mayor of Whoville.
Yeah, see?
Definitely.
It's the classic. It's
Mayor
the truth.
of Whoville. Yo, hook me up. He said, what kind of haircut you want? I said, yo, hook me with the Mayor of Whoville, son.
See, his is more of a full haircut, though, it is.
Yeah, he's got to get rid of that centerpiece, though. Fucking up the whole vibe, bro. Or what's the guy's name from Zoolander? Magudo?
Mugatu.
I forgot you said that. That's so true.
That Hansel so
This one's more like it. This one's kind of almost exactly what I have.
Yeah, it's pretty spot on.
With Ethan's
'Cause is
curls,
his
yes.
also? Oh no, his is just parted.
Yeah.
It's just a harsh part.
Yeah, but I could totally rock that Magudo.
Magudu.
Mr. Magudo.
Mugatu.
I kind of like it. I'm not even gonna hate. Like I kind of like it, dude. I came home and everyone was shocked. Theodore was about to cry when he saw me. He was like, "When is it gonna grow back? When's it gonna?"
Let me guess. Dan still wanted to leave early this episode, even though he was late. You know what's the funniest part is, like Dan. It was a gag. He clearly wasn't late. He was just sitting off to the side, waiting for his cue. He's like, wait. I just like that idea of him off to the side, like, okay, wait. He's like thinking that's his line, and he's like, wait. About to run out on stage early. Wouldn't make any sense.
The girl back that he did the same thing when Hila dyed her hair yellow.
Why is the title Dan Quit the Show? What the fuck?
I don't
Did you
know
guys
what
clickbait me quitting?
I have no idea.
You
what
were
you're
gone
saying
for.
right now.
You were late, bro.
Yeah, I told you I had a
didn't know.
dentist
I thought
appointment.
maybe you weren't coming back. We had a fight yesterday on screen, and I thought maybe you weren't coming back.
Yeah, it was all good after the show, though. Are you serious?
Yeah. No, I was just trying to clickbait people.
You probably didn't do it that serious, though, right? Like people weren't buying it.
Nah, people thought
No.
people knew it was a joke.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Is it working though? I mean, maybe it works because yesterday. Okay, but in all seriousness, we did have people were, me and Dan bicker on.
Okay, that's the end of that. I actually do have one other thing that I kind of wanted to talk about. I don't know if this is true. I heard somebody saying Caleb Hammer might be helping him out, but I don't know for sure. But just hashtag justice for Papa Gut. I forgot to like this for some. I think I liked it on a different account and then pulled it up on here. But well, everyone, seems like my YouTube channel is going to be banned soon. I've been getting a wave of random community guideline violations. Had one from 5 days ago. Timestamp showed me calling someone toxic. Then one yesterday for reading a Google Doc about allegations against another creator. Just got another one this morning for a clip. Makes it worse when YouTube is refusing to look into things further after my appeals are denied. Especially since I've had 6 videos taken down this year with appeals denied. Yet when I escalate to Twitter, they overturn them. There's clearly something going on. Maybe I upset the wrong people. Maybe YouTube is going through some kind of problem behind the scenes. Maybe someone at YouTube creators is willing to take another look, but I'm not feeling confident. And I know some people in here don't like Papa Gut all that much, but I think in general he's a lot better than a lot of other creators, and definitely doesn't deserve to be banned. And I think that this is kind of a crazy thing, and apparently some other creators have been dealing with similar issues. Caleb Hammer's thumbnails. Sure, we can look at Caleb Hammer's thumbnails while I talk about this. It is crazy. It does seem like YouTube has become such a huge platform. It actually accomplishes so much. And maybe I shouldn't be saying this. Maybe this is going to get me banned and I'm going to be so upset. I will cry. You will find me again somewhere, hopefully. Hopefully I don't get banned. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. I just hit 1,000. YouTube gods, please. But, his thumbnails are super insane. But it does seem like YouTube has become such a massive platform, but for some reason they do not have good, creator, a good creator backend for creators to be able to reach out to people at YouTube, to be able to figure out these issues, because there's a lot of claims that happen every minute, every day. Some of them justifiable, some of them not. So it makes sense that they can't get through to everything. But it is crazy that things like going on Twitter for some reason makes it easier to get it handled, when it should just be a simple process. If they can create some kind of bot that can do that can validate these claims, then they should have another bot that should be able to do a cross validation based on the appeal that you put in, that isn't just going to deny it. Because it seems like most of them do get denied, and I don't understand how. Especially when it's stuff like that. Maybe Papa Gut isn't sharing the whole truth. He didn't tell us what that third one that got banned was. But both of these offenses, I'm confused of. I mean, calling someone toxic, what is this considered bullying? Because people call each other names all the time. I've always considered the bullying thing when Leafy honed in on Pokimane or whatever. It's stuff like that, when you're intentionally focusing on individuals rather than just talking about circumstances or topical stories. But yeah, I don't know. It's very, very odd. I don't think Caleb Hammer AIs these. He just he uses a good camera and really tries to up it. I feel like he puts on some kind of noise. Everybody just looks not grainy, but super porous. They always look horrifying too. Why are they super scary? He's smarter than me. Oh no. I like how he says it how it is, isn't afraid to express his opinion, but will also educate himself when he's wrong or inaccurate. W the Gut. Exactly. Papa Gut, I feel definitely, out of a lot of creators, is a force for good. And you can have problems with certain optics, certain optical issues, with his speech and certain things that he says. The edginess, things like that are obviously not everyone's cup of tea. And so I think that's a justifiable critique to hold, but I think that anybody that holds that critique would also agree that someone shouldn't be banned just because it's something out of your taste, you know? Yeah, I was sharpening, so true. Insane butch? I didn't see that. Oh, insane bitch. Okay. Most batshit crazy woman I've ever met. Financial audit. Is Caleb Hammer's content fake? I've seen clips on TikTok, but it also kind of seems scripted, rage baity. I could be totally wrong. That's just what I thought. To me, it seems like he gets people on, gets like a bunch of information beforehand, kind of lets them know the kind of conversation that they're gonna have. But I think that he tries to hold stuff off because he wants to make it kind of like, I think he holds certain questions back or doesn't like let people know to what extent he's going to be like hammering in on them. No pun intended. But because he's like, I think that not letting people know is going to be a better reaction than getting them in on it. And plus, all of these people that he's getting on don't seem like actors or anything like that. Like, if he was going to hire people, you'd assume he'd be hiring like Craigslist actors or something like that, and I've never seen somebody come out and say that. Papa is definitely top 5 wife guys. So true. Now that Ned Fulmer's out of the mix fully, I thought they were still married. You know, I thought maybe he could make the top 10. Their wife guys usually aren't that good. There aren't that many left, but no, yeah, Papa God, I genuinely like his content. I think that it's good. I honestly have been watching it to a lesser degree purely because we talk about similar things, and I don't want to be necessarily swayed in my opinion. I want to make sure that I'm coming up with my own opinions through analyzing it through my own critical lens rather than through somebody else's. But I've been a long time chatter in Papa Gut's chat. He listens to my chats. Whenever he sees my chats, he reads them out loud. Me and Papa Gut are friends. See, my favorite Caleb Hammer video is the one where he had on that crazy guy. Crazy guy. No, I actually don't know what it's called. I was going to try and search something, but I realized I don't know any of what the title would be. It was basically one where a guy... It seems like he's basically convinced himself that he's a lot better off than he is. Like, mentally, physically, emotionally. And it's like, we all got stuff to work on, man. Nobody's perfect. And just assuming that because you have some taught skill that you're better than people or any regard, in a better standing is just odd. He used to get actors on the show because they were the most likely to be comfortable on camera. The finances were real, though. No, you're chip clipping me. I've actually never thought about that. That's actually an interesting perspective. Has he talked about that? Because that is interesting. I've always just assumed that they were just nobodies. But I guess it would make sense that the actors wouldn't be caught up if they are kind of clearly just like, yeah, I am an actor, but this is still real. First throuple.
You know what she wants to do, guys? Has she discussed it with you? She wants
I feel like, has he not had throuples on before?
everything to come into one account and then give you 2 allowances. The one who makes no money handing out allowances.
I've watched a few episodes of Caleb Hammer. Can we react to my favorite Caleb Hammer video next stream if just news is slow? Sure, we can do that. I'll start reacting to more Caleb Hammer stuff if there's stuff that's interesting. They're honestly just kind of long, and there are other topical things that are more interesting. This one just came out. But yeah, they always run over an hour. And it's not like I can watch his member stuff on stream.
You You know what she wants to do, guys? Has she discussed it with you? She wants
Loosely.
everything to come into one account and then give you 2 allowances. The one who makes no money handing out allowances.
That's not where I was thinking. Yeah, I told you that before.
Oh. Jim Halpert much?
And you guys talked about bringing in a second dick. It would get
You'd be
more affordable.
than just a peanut. You'd be a loved peanut.
Is this you guys again?
Yes.
Wow, okay, everything is done.
I don't have any credit cards open.
Why would you want to come into this? Do you just want to combine so that we have for income?
Caleb, you mind if I take a second?
Please.
Can you guys...
Take a second.
Thank you.
He's probably going to need time.
Well, before he comes back on?
He's going to shut down.
Sign up for the new and improved Dollarwise budgeting app. Take the free trial, and if you like it, sign up for the annual version to save a ton of money and get my budget-friendly cookbook signed by me and mailed directly to you. And for a limited time only, if you want to bundle all of my educational programs together with the budget app...
Oh, I do need to throw up a poll. So true. I was legit going to do Caleb Hammer fan content. I have a whole ass spreadsheet, LMAO. I might still need to. Or I might still do it, not need to. You'll never need to, Alex. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Branching out and just doing other types of clips and stuff. Start clip chimping everything, Alex. Any other interesting news anybody has heard? Seems like we've had a bit of a slow week, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously there's other things in the greater world that's happened, but in terms of H3 news, we've just been having some fun. How's everybody been liking the VODs? Oh, how did everybody... I saw someone in the beginning of chat say this, and I completely agree. I really liked the live studio audience. I'm wondering, I don't think they'll have it today, but the live studio audience was just something else. It was genuinely a lot of fun. And it added something else, and I do like that they eventually just kind of became guests on the show, and were just talking throughout most of it. Very entertaining stuff. I have some odd feelings towards Caleb. I feel like he gets a bit too sexual with women, and he hates the OF girls. Fair enough. Hey, but if we react to it, then I'll call him out. I'll be like, Caleb, quit the shit. Cut the shit, bro. What do people say about him? He's a knockoff that other guy, that old dude that does finances. Here, watch. I'm going to go on YouTube. I'm literally going to look up old finance guy, and let's see if he comes up. Old finance guy. Yep, there he is. The Ramsey show. Is it Dave Ramsey? Charles Ramsey? Dave Ramsey? I think it's Dave Ramsey. Yeah, Dave. I see a lot of people when they hate on Caleb Hammer, for his content specifically, they just say that he's a knockoff version of this guy.
Real millionaires, 10 freaking thousand of them. Who they are, where they come from.
I wasn't joking, by the way. I just looked up old finance guy, and it was the first short that came up.
And one of the many conclusions we drew from this was the top 10 career fields that we found according to frequency within the study. So what career field did we find most often, second most often, and so on? The most often we found was engineer. The second was an accountant or CPA. The third was teacher. The fourth was management.
5 careers of millionaires. A teacher's a millionaire. Teaching what? Because I think you might be...
The fifth was...
You might be skipping something.
Attorney. So not even making the top 5 is medical doctor. By the way, there were 6. We asked real millionaires, 10 freaking thousand of them, who they are, where they come from. And one of the many conclusions we drew from this was...
All the millionaire teachers are just... The teachers are more likely to pull lottery tickets. That's... I'm a little confused by that one, I gotta be honest. The rest of them I can make sense of. Engineering, accountant, all of those kind of make sense to me. Management, obviously. Management just seems so vague, though. That kind of covers so many things. Just upper management in general. This should hire us to sit there and laugh at everything Ethan says. I think you and Alex would be great at that, Madman. Madman, you shouldn't even sit there. You should just be standing the whole time off to the side, like with your background set. Like with your background. You're just standing there, and every once in a while it cuts to you, and you're just like, ha 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 ha. Just do that for everybody. You, Alex, Squam. The list goes on. Keemstar pulls up. He's laughing too. Teachers like courses on Discord for $50 a month. I guess that's possible, yeah. What if they're just teaching people how to be millionaires? Yeah, it's stuff like that probably. Teachers is probably like self-help gurus and shit like that. Scammers, quote unquote. I'm a teacher. Every white man from Atlanta sounds like this.
I was medical doctor. By the way, there were 6.
I believe it. But yes, Caleb Hammer just ripped off Dave Ramsey. Ew. We still haven't gotten a title. I think you guys might be right about the later. I don't think we're starting early. We got a minute and 20 seconds and no title yet. Title idea. What did we all just pretend Pam didn't have an emotional affair with the camera guy at the end of The Office? Dave Ramsey has good advice. I've seen a few of his videos I like. I've seen, like, mostly the ones that I like are when people call in. I've seen call-ins from him. Where people will call into his show and be asking questions, and sometimes they'll get shit on, but sometimes he'll genuinely give them like meaningful advice, especially for like people that are somewhat financially stable, because a lot of the time you get told like, oh, you did it, you saved your money, good job, but then he actually is willing to tell people like, okay, now you can spend it, you've come to the point where you can get the things that you want, so you figured it out, you've cracked the code. No title, no thumbo. What are we doing? They're probably all just debating. What are we talking about? What's on the docket for today? What are we putting at the top of the docket? AB has his image that needs to be shown again. Video clip that needs to be shown. They are going to be super late, I can already tell. I have another thing that Alex had sent me that I was going to do this weekend. Not this weekend, this Friday. Because I don't think we've done this one yet. Or no, wait, we did do those ones. Oopsie. Wow, I think I am all out of stuff. I really thought the haircut was going to take a little bit longer, and then we would have made it. We would have actually made it across. I guess we could just keep watching this financial audit for now while I'm looking off to the side. I'm trying to look through the Reddit really quick to see if anything's been posted, updates on anything. Trying to give you guys the breaking updates, you know. Maybe this. Came across this TikTok, made me feel validated, hopefully with Ethan on TikTok. He can help not necessarily purify his entire record, but be a transparent creator and be accountable for the things he has said done. I do think Hassan's content in the world does good and brings exposure to others, but I hate the perceptions that he is the peak leftist politics. He's flawed, and his words versus his actions do not equate to the online grandness he is treated. I also want to say, I know our phones, TikToks, listen and watch everything, so with me having this TikTok on my For You page is probably handed to me. Have y'all been seeing other creators comment on Hassan? I feel like I've seen more positive feedback for Ethan lately. I'm a little confused by this. I do think Hassan's content in the world does good. I disagree with that. But here's their opinion, I guess.
They're contrarian with a Twitch account. He's not a rebel.
Oh my god, I hate TikTok so much. So this comes from another post where someone commented, I keep getting inspirational clips of Hassan talking about how ineffective and powerless the current administration is and that we shouldn't worry about something. And then he says,
Hassan Piker is a millionaire contrarian with a Twitch account. He's not a revolutionary leader like everyone made him out to be. Like today, I watched him watch a clip of Nick Fuentes, right? And Nick was calling for his arrest and deportation. And that's when Hassan hair swiped his head to the side
Today
and
will
said,
be...
they can't do that. I'm literally a U.S. citizen. It's almost like he forgot that there's a Nazi in office. He's looking a little overwhelmed right now. He's looking like he made a huge fucking mistake or something. I don't know what it is. I just looked at Madeline Pendleton's page. She is talking about health insurance and not about the fact that she was a part of the reason why 12 million people just lost their health insurance. These people are not revolutionary thought leaders. They are fucking cowards that get to play politics while the rest of us have to survive it. I'm fucking angry as well, bro.
Honestly, well put.
Hassan Piker is a millionaire contrarian.
I don't see how, again, I'm a little confused by the original Reddit post where the person said that they think that Hassan's content does good and brings exposure to others. Because it brings exposure to certain topics, but when that is also fed alongside, like, you know, terrorist propaganda, I don't know if that's necessarily the right perspective to hold. Oh, and I guess I haven't talked about this either on Twitch. The Twitch CEO, Dan KKK Clancy. Chairman Comer invites CEOs of Discord, Steam, Twitch, and Reddit to testify on radicalization of online forum users. I feel like a lot of people have probably talked about this. Oh, does this not have the actual document? I want the actual... I just want the actual letter. Dan Clancy. Sorry, I'm trying to get the exact... Okay, so I just, for some reason I don't know where the actual letter is. Like the actual, sorry, I'm trying to get this right. I should have had this pulled up already. Yeah, he partners with terrorists, for sure. I do think this is a good thing, though, because, I mean, it's a bad thing and a good thing. I was watching Loner Box talk about it with Dan Saltman. Don't know how I necessarily feel about him in general. Because I know he's been close friends with Destiny, but I've also seen that recently he's cut most ties with Destiny, to what I'm aware of. But I don't know if that's changed. I don't know if that was just at one point that happened. But this was a letter to Dan Clancy. Dear Mr. Clancy, the Committee on Oversight and Government Reform requests your testimony at the hearing on Wednesday, October 8th, 2025 at 10 a.m. in room HVC 210 of the U.S. Capitol Visitor Center. The hearing will examine radicalization of online forum users, including incidents of open incitement to commit violent, political motivated acts. To confirm your appearance at the hearing, please contact the Committee on Oversight and Government Reform staff, yada, 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 yada. Cool. Give them a written testimony. If anyone prank calls this number, expect the FBI to come to your house. Real talk real quick. I know Lonerbox doesn't like Destiny. Sorry, I didn't mean Lonerbox. I meant Dan Saltman. Because Dan Saltman was very close friends with Destiny. And has been for a long time, but is also in a lot of the clips that I've seen. He's also a super edgy little fuck, I guess you could say. But in general, it seems like he tries to push towards more. He was definitely pushed. He was the one to push back on Destiny at points from clips that I've seen. But again, that could just be from clips that I've seen. Yeah, I cannot wait to hear what Dan Clancy is going to say. Because what they're trying to get is not just... It's not like, what do you think about this? It's, what is your plan to stop this? I'm really curious at what information they're going to use as like evidence of this. Like how they're really going to break it down play by play. Yeah, the haircut, it just works. You're going to forget about it again and then come in on Wednesday and be like, whoa. Whoa. We need to do a Dan Saltman deep dive. He seems like a weirdo. He hit up Guam with random Hassan stuff and Guam got weirded out. He does seem like a very... like him and Destiny are at the same level of invested in Hassan. The whole thing is Dan Saltman was close friends with Hassan as well. I know this bit of lore. Dan Saltman was very close friends with Hassan. One of the famous clips of Hassan is from a debate he was having with Dan Saltman. When he's talking about the blood running through the streets. He says, "Oh, let the streets run with their capitalist bloods." He's talking to Dan Saltman in that moment. So he has more of insider information on like... Not insider information, but you get what I mean. He's been closer to Hassan in the past. But I think that also lends to the whole obsessed kind of narrative. When Nick had Dan Saltman on, it was crazy to basically watch Nick disavow Dan in real time. LOL. That's funny. I'll have to search for that again. Dan was trying to smear Hassan with random things, and Nick was like, nah, that's bad faith. We have real info we can call back to when talking about Hassan. We don't have to reach and shut down Dan. We don't have to reach and shut Dan down a lot. Yeah, because it was funny when Lonerbox had him on and basically asked him, what would you like to see Twitch do about this then? Like, what's your solution? And he was kind of like, he had a solution. I forget what it was. It was kind of broad and somewhat vague because it was just a general, like, if he kind of wanted a domino effect where if you implement certain restrictions, then the people will follow suit because they want to retain, want to stay on the websites type of stuff. And it's like, that's true, but it doesn't necessarily stop the actual issue at hand. It's just going to create more and more carve-outs for people to try and work their way around it by, like Hassan calling people neurodivergent instead of saying the R word. Yeah, thanks. Definitely send it on Discord. That would help me out. I kind of want to save this now, Alex. I don't know if we'll have the time. It's been 10 minutes past. Do we have a thumbnail? Oh, we do. I'm mad. Still no title. I'm mad. H3 show number 193. I'm mad.
Meeting with Zeke. At the age of 19, he dropped out of
You think Dan Saltman is friends with Sam Pepper? It's possible. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but you never know.
school and quit his job because he, quote, doesn't want to work. His mom supports his lazy lifestyle while he just makes excuses.
Yeah, and then management changes. Well, I think honestly the one higher up change that needs to be made is that one lady that was literally fired for anti-Semitic anti-Semitic rhetoric or whatever from her previous job. I think she probably needs to be fired for sure. Dan Clancy just seems like a pick-me, honestly. I don't even know if I'd consider him an anti-Semite. He really just seems like a fucking pick-me who's like, Hassan, you're so popular. You have so many people in your stream. Can you raid me? He wants to get raided and railed by Hassan for sure. The vibes of old Caleb Hammer is awesome. I think I was watching Caleb Hammer probably like 2 to 3 years ago. Was when I was invested, I guess. I was trying to think of the proper way to say that, but because all of these thumbnails look very different than what I remember, and the one that was on this one did seem a bit more familiar to me.
At every turn. Give this video a like so that YouTube recommends it to more people. This is Financial Audit.
Please watch Price Master next stream. Do I watch the short version of the Price Master or the extended cut? Because I have both saved in a playlist. I want to be the sexually ambiguous Caleb Hammer. I want to be the racially ambiguous Caleb Hammer.
I'm Zeke. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I'm 19, and this is my story, I guess, right?
Yeah, I think 19's the youngest we've actually had on here.
Yeah.
So what do you do for a living?
For a living, nothing right now. I actually hope you congratulate me on this. I got a job at Chick-fil-A today.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's doing deliveries. So I've been doing DoorDash for about a year and a half. So it's pretty much the same thing, just for a company and more stable, I think.
Gotcha. How much are you going to be making in your new job?
Just 10 an hour, but it's projected to be like 18 to 25 with tips and everything. You know how it,
yeah.
So there's good and bad days.
So what have you been doing in the previous months?
Nothing in between that. Just I took 6 months off of working because.
Yeah, he's like the high school teacher that tries to be friends with the cool kids and lets them do whatever they want. See, that's so true. Dan Clancy is very much that, but it also brings up the question of like, that does at times still become illegal. So it's like, yeah, Dan, he does maybe need to be fired when we consider all of the points against him. You know what I mean?
I felt like I got burnt out. My old job was at Washtub. It's a car wash company, and so we're just.
Yeah, you're right. Caleb is super chill here. In the past, nowadays he would be like, Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A. I like how Papa Gut described it. He says Caleb does a beaker voice. It is how he sounds when he gets angry.
Just working in the heat all day, you know.
So 6 months off. How have you been surviving without an income?
I can't tell you, man. I mean, I really just don't pay. I don't like spend money. I do, but it's more so on like if I'm gonna go out to eat, if I have to pay for gas or I have to take like acting classes, like that's what I'll pay for. And then sometimes I'll just get money for birthdays and stuff like that.
You've been living off of birthday money?
I did for a trip. Well, not for, no, I did for like a couple weeks, but not anymore.
Okay. I mean, I see if we just take a look into your savings account, You had at the beginning of December, when I guess this whole thing probably started, $2,050 in. It's kind of what's been put through in the last 6 months. But what's been taken out is $2,000. So it's almost like you've lived off of your savings.
Almost. I'm pretty sure I spent all my savings at the very beginning as well.
Like immediately, your savings gone?
Yeah. Because I mean, I started jiu-jitsu, classes for 6 months, which was like $1,050 or something. It's like $200 a month. So I was.
You quit your job.
Yeah.
Your source of income. Quit your job, and then decided all the money that you had left over should go to learning jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu and any other skills or things I wanted to get into, because I also stopped going to college.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, he's only 19, so in the position he's in, he's not necessarily doing the worst that he could, but he needs to make sure that at the very least, like, if your parents are okay to kind of float you for the minute, then you should be at least trying to build some skills or something to, like you said, he's taking acting classes. Are you also going to auditions and doing other things like that to try and improve, like, build a resume and a portfolio, stuff like, because all that's necessary if you're going to try and get into creative works. It's a lot harder than just applying for gigs. But I don't know, it's bad. It's not bad. It's bad, but it's not the worst. I mean, until he starts talking about, like, so I opened like 3 credit cards and got like I got like $5,000 on a line of credit, and then I spent it all, and now I can't pay it, and now I can't pay the minimums each month.
Oh, quitting job, quitting college, spending all the money on non-marketable skills for the job market?
I guess so. I mean, yeah, for the job market, yeah.
I mean, hey, bro, if you're doing jiu-jitsu, get into a fucking competition and win some money, win some competition money. I mean, but at the very least, I think that jiu-jitsu, doing a martial art isn't bad, because it'll help him at least build some kind of discipline, which he can then take to other aspects of his life. As long as he actually commits to it, though, and doesn't just quit that after a couple weeks and then waste, however long he's paid for training.
But it's more like an investment in my personal life and what I wanted to do, because for so long I just haven't been doing things that I want to. It's just like work and school, and just in between that, whatever else I can like.
Why buy Blu-rays when there's pirating? See, I want to make my own Blu-rays. It's like, it's not technically pirating if I own the copies, but then I take them and then format it into a new Blu-ray screen and everything, and then I can have my own catalogs on like larger discs that have larger file storage size. That's like my goal, is I want to make my own, basically like my own bootlegs that I don't sell, but I just keep for me. There's still no title. Kind of crazy.
Hang out with friends or...
Can't you do things you like to do while also making enough money to live?
Well, the thing is with that job is just like...
Because those streaming lowers bitrate and the quality of the movie. It depends on where you pirate from. Oh, if you're streaming them, then for sure. But I mean, you could just, get rips. Pirating is bad. It's illegal. Would you steal a car? Remember those commercials?
Like, I just didn't have the energy to. Because I'm in the sun like 8 hours a day.
Okay, 8 hours a day.
It's good money. It was good money. I was making probably $1,000 a week, $1,000 or $1,500.
It might be changing now, but if we were looking 6 months ago when you quit, it was literally a worker's economy.
Came here from the live being late. Well, I'm glad we can have you in. Honestly, we did my haircut earlier. We talked about Ethan's version of this haircut. And we kind of ran out of stuff to talk about, so now we're talking about Caleb Hammer. They're later than usual. They're usually on by now. 20 minutes late is notoriously late.
Where people can get basically whatever job they want, especially in the bracket that you're talking about, where you have Chick-fil-A now or a car wash. Those areas, $15 an hour, $20 an hour, so much demand to get workers in, why quit instead of just getting an air-conditioned job inside where you make $20 an hour as a banker or something?
Just didn't want to work.
Just didn't want to work, so that's what it
Didn't
is.
want to work. I mean, yeah, it's just like, it's not what I want to do. You know, that's why I took the 6 months off. It's like, this is what I want to do. I don't want to like be stuck in this forever. Because I saw so many people that were working there for years and they just never left. Same with other jobs, like they're stuck there for years. They don't know what they want to do. They didn't have the time to like pursue anything that they're interested in. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna get started with this.
8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Don't have the time. Sounds like an excuse.
Yes and no. I mean, it's more of the energy thing, because I would start at like 8, go home at...
I mean, honestly, if you don't have any bills, then at least, I mean, if you have no responsibilities, no bills, no anything, you could probably get like a part-time job to at least keep your jiu-jitsu stuff paid for. So you don't have to be running off birthday money or... Like, I know he's talking about doing a... But that's why Caleb's saying he should probably, I mean, at the very least, probably just move into maybe working inside the Chick-fil-A instead of just doing their delivery stuff.
It's 6, or not 6, but whenever I get off and I'm just tired, like...
So it sounds like the drive wasn't there. Like there wasn't...
Yeah, there's just no motivation as well.
Yeah,
like,
no motivation.
Just like, this is my life, this is what I do.
Dang.
So I just needed a little bit of change, you know. I'm ready to go back. That's why I got a job now. I just applied to a community college. I can start studying again.
Good.
So it was just more of, I want time off.
It definitely can make sense to, well, I mean, community college is definitely worth it when it comes to college. But if you don't know what you do, you know, maybe you take a year off, work, save up. But you only worked for a little bit and then quit.
Yeah.
And plus, gen ed classes will have to be taken for any degree anyway, so it kind of makes sense to get them out of the way.
Even then, I was almost thinking not to do college, but I mean...
You quit your job after 6 months because you didn't want to work. You had $2,050 in your savings account. You spent that all on pretty much jiu-jitsu
classes and
other skills that you wanted to learn. And then...
You appreciate physical media, internet tough guy? What do you think of the fact that I have the original Dragon Ball Z Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan, on DVD? The original. The OG.
Through December,
I also have Ace Ventura on VHS.
In May, you brought in through various sources like birthday money.
I actually do have some cool VHSs. I need to give some back to my sister, but then I have some other ones that are mine. My sister has a lot of Shirley Temple that are like still wrapped in the plastics that are from my grandma. And then I have some. What do I have? I have like. See, some of them are my brother's, but I'm keeping them. I've got like the Pokemon movie. I forget which one it is. It's on VHS though. I've got quite a few. I haven't looked in the VHSs in a minute. I usually just look at my DVDs that I have.
$5,746.80.
Well, that's pretty good. I didn't know it was that much.
Yeah, but you spent $5,785.12, so you spent $38.32 more than you brought in. So you lived in the negative over these last 6 months.
Probably, yeah. I also used my mom's credit card a little bit just for gas because, like...
Honestly, Caleb Hammer should have iDubbbz on because the funniest part about Caleb Hammer is a lot of the people... See, some of the people aren't, like, actors, but they'll be, like, creatives in other spaces where they'll be, like, working, doing Instagram or TikTok. And Caleb doesn't let them plug themselves. That's, like, part of his thing is he won't let people plug what they do, like who they are. Gives them fake names and stuff. And it's just so funny. If like iDubbbz comes on and then he's just like doesn't say who it is. So Ian, what do you do? I'm a YouTuber. Okay, we're not going to say who you are. You're a small creator, very small viewership. We don't want to send people over to you.
Yeah.
You know, I got half an iDubbbz viewership right now. I'm doing pretty good for myself, and we just hit 1,000 subscribers. So big ups, everybody that's in here. Or remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already.
So when you don't have money, you just use mom's credit card?
A little bit. But
what's a little bit?
Like $20 or $50 when I really need it. Like I just,
Oh,
like,
he did
when
do
I'm
one
out
with
and I need
Boogie.
gas.
I remember that Caleb Hammer did do one with Boogie. So now Boogie's been on Caleb Hammer and Matan Evan. It's pretty good, I have to say. My God. What is going on? Have they posted on Instagram yet? Let me take a look. Let me take a look. See. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Nope, nothing. No post even up. I'm fuming.
Gas.
Why do you have mom's credit card?
Mostly for big purchases that I don't pay for.
But why do you even have it? It's not yours. It's hers. Why
Oh,
do you
it's
have it?
it's with my name and everything. It's just attached to her account. So like I have her credit score and everything too.
Oh, so okay. Well, I don't have the documents for that
I
credit
don't
card.
either. I literally can't tell you how much I spend on it.
So it's not your card. It's not. You're a user on the card.
Do you know what the balance is on it?
No. Like how much it goes up to?
Like how much
max
is
out?
owed currently?
Oh no.
She probably pays for it.
No, she pays for it. But
Damn, she's hardcore enabling what's going on right now. You know that, right?
I asked her about it and she said, "Look, you can do that, but you need to go back to school."
Look, bro, you got drip. You got a nice shirt. And you got a good mom. Live up to it.
You get a job. Like she's
Live up to your
also-
potential.
She's enabling it, but she's also the one that's pushing me and like helping me out.
If I was Mama Zeke, I would cut off the money until you went back to school and then give that extra assistance if that's what she wanted to do. But the fact that you're able to still use the card when you're not following the guidelines that she wants is like literally pure enablement. Even if she sends like an upset text every, now and then. I broke down what you spent.
He's gonna ruin his mom's credit. Hopefully he doesn't really have that much access to the card. Like she gives it to him when he goes out. She's like, okay, only for meals. And then puts it in his hand.
Only within 1 month, and this was 1 month of not having a job. How much money do you think you spent eating out? From just the checking account. This isn't even this magical infinite credit card that I didn't know about.
I don't spend money on the credit card for food.
Okay.
It's just gas. It's just gas, to be honest, because I need to go places. On food, probably like $100 maybe.
You want to know what's crazy about the Eat Ups thing? Eat Ups was written on one of the guns from that recent shooting at the Catholic school. They wrote Eat Ups on one of the guns. I don't think that they were inspired by iDubbbz to do what they did, but internet culture is a weird thing. It really is.
$236.
And how long? Just 1 month?
1 month.
Shit.
1 month of not having a job.
Yeah.
$250,000.
I mean,
you say you spend your unlimited credit card essentially on gas.
Yeah, on gas.
Yet in your checking account, in just 1 month, $206.69. And
Thanks. If you want to see the haircut happening live, we did it earlier in the stream. If you want to go back a little bit.
Gas coming from the checking
you
account.
see the problem? That's why
A little bit meaning the beginning of the stream, but same thing.
So much on it,
Why? What are you doing gas? No job?
Nothing. Coming to Austin maybe, or
Why are you coming to Austin if you don't have a job?
to get money. I get paid for the acting.
Is it worth it with $5?
I'm devastated. Filthy Frank stopped with his content too. I used to have the book that he wrote, that was supposed to be like the ending of the story. If I could find it, I might have it somewhere. Yeah, Francis of the Filth. Francis of the Filth by George Miller. By Georgie Miller. I would probably I would do some readings of it. The Bible. That's the Bible. That's his Bible.
gas?
I haven't done it in a while. That was mostly in March. That was coming a lot. Because I do want to eventually move out here and like pursue everything.
And then in a month's time, what do you think you're Venmoing, PayPaling people?
It depends, because whenever I Venmo or PayPal, Venmo's for food sometimes.
Dude, you're getting Venmo'd for food too. Mommy isn't even letting you use the card to get food. What are you using the card on? Saw Joji in concert. He was amazing. I've seen some of his concerts, some of the footage of it, and they all look really good. He seems to bring a lot of the same energy that he always has to, like, from YouTube to the shows at least, and people like appreciate that, even though the music is like very different from when he was doing even like his original Joji stuff. Because like there's some original Joji songs that were like really old that honestly are even different than what he puts out now.
When my friends go out and they're like, hey, just give me like $10, or
Mhm.
maybe we're gonna go drink or something. And then PayPal is mostly for clothes on Grailed. How much a month? I don't know. It really depends. When I have a job, I know I'd be spending like half my check on that.
Half your check on. Kill me. When you didn't have a job, you still Venmo'd $147.91 to people.
Sounds about right.
So now we're at $589 when it comes to like your gas, eating out, giving other people money. Basically $600 not working to just have fun, to drive wherever, probably driving somewhere to go eat out, spend more money.
How did my audio do that? Oh, I was doing that for a minute. I don't even know how I did that. When did I mute? I was kind of going off. Oopsie. I don't even know when I muted. I don't know what I muted for. But basically, yeah, I wasn't looking at chat at all. It's my bad. But what I was saying was, my bad, Filthy Frank, even though he had a lot of crazy stuff that he was saying, really insane, avant-garde videos, I think a lot of the time there was a point to the insane content that he put out, including like when he did the video about PETA and had like the stork like carcasses that like he got from the market that you could cook, and he was using them and playing with them in the bath with shaman, but then made a whole point about how PETA euthanizes their animals that they claim to save and stuff like that. So I feel like Joji, even though he was highly associated with, he's always like the Chloe Burbank album I was saying, which I've known Thom. That was like the first song I found was Thom off the Chloe Burbank album when I was already like a Filthy Frank fan. So I've known about like the Joji music since then. And then when he started doing it full time, I was like, okay, it kind of makes sense. He's kind of wanting to step away from the craziness of the internet. Filthy Frank was ironic and Zoomers don't get irony now. Well, I mean, the whole thing about Filthy Frank is that he was meant to be the embodiment of the internet and was meant to be disgusting, depraved, and like vile. And that was the whole point, is that he was the epitome of an internet, like an internet brained person. Kimmel's already back? No way. Jimbo Kimball's already back? Disney announces Jimmy Kimmel Live returning Tuesday after suspension. What a long suspension. I mute when I fart on stream too. I wasn't farting. Shut up, Alex. Jimmy Kimmel's show to return to ABC on Tuesday night. I did not hear about that. That's pretty funny. I mean, it's a good thing. Like, it's like he didn't... It's not like it's a bad thing he's coming back, but I just think it's so funny how these, like... It's always, like, such a big hubbub for, like, a day or two, and then... Oh, yeah, never mind. We forgot Jimmy Kimmel's making us fucking money. What are we doing? Like, actually dumb. Just a little slap on the wrist, that's all. Just a little short vacation. Nothing major. He had a wedding he had to attend, you know.
Money with friends who you then Venmo.
A lot of
What
times,
is the plan here? This is not sustainable. How are you even...
They finally have the post up. They fucking better. Live. It happened again. Oh, I pulled the wrong thing over. Live. It happened again. What happened again? There's still no title. What happened? Was that notification that they went live? I don't know. Someone liked my comment. What is going on? 38 minutes late. Jimbo Kimball would never. Didn't they do that for some FCC deal or something? Disney Plus lost a shit ton of subscribers. That's why they're bringing him back. Disney's former CEO also called them out, saying it was ridiculous. It happened again with nothing else except for iDubbbz's stupid face that's highly AI upscaled for some reason. They do be loving that AI upscales. It looks like it gave... Guys, you can't be doing the AI upscale. Look. It gave Ethan a fucking STD on his lip. Look at this. Oh my god. Look what they're doing to him. And he's got some other kind of bruise here. The AI upscaling has gone too far. My very out-of-the-loop mom even canceled her Disney sub. Hey, it's the only way we can make him feel it, right? Do I need to poop or something? No. I do need to do stuff, though, that isn't pooping. 30 minutes late, Ethan. Tomato, 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 tomato. I just... No, I won't comment that. I was going to comment I just want it in the waiting room, but I can't. That's what I'm here for. Exactly. Shup, shup, podcast boy. And these cowards are hiding. They're not even saying anything in chat. If it was me, I'd be going like, haha, L, you guys are waiting, haha. Be a proud pooper, man. Hey, if I had to poop, I'd just do it right here. God damn, over 40 minutes now. He's up there digging for gold. See, I actually do love waiting room music. I can't play any of the music that I actually really enjoy because it's copywritten. But if you really want some bossa nova that's very reminiscent of what you would hear in elevator music, listen to Walter Wanderley, spelled like this. Walter Wanderley. Walter Wanderley is a bop. My favorite, personally, is Music to Watch Girls Go By. Music to Watch Girls Go By. A classic off of this album, which looks hilarious. It's Talkin' Verve. The Talkin' Verve album is full of great musical tracks, bossa nova songs for all the ages. Elevator music is amazing. Elevator music and waiting room music are literally the same thing. Put on some hold music. I mean, it's all kind of the same, right? Random phone noises. No, like, coughs and sniffles. Yeah, there must be a monster VOD posted tomorrow because they're so late. How are you going to post on the Instagram and still not post that they're live? We just going to get a 1 hour show. So true. Because they got to keep it up so they can record VODs. This was 6 minutes ago that they said that they're already 6 minutes late from this. That's so true. In an elevator, you are just waiting to go up and down, and that's why it's the same as waiting room music. I mean, it is just kind of like a thing, right? They just kind of, in most of those settings, they play bossa nova tracks, I think. That is kind of the common genre to be played in those settings.
Surviving. Oh.
We even got a story post from the Ethan Klein. Going live 3 minutes ago. Idub's bad. There we go, finally. And the title is just Idub's bad. They've been just arguing over what the title should be this whole time, I'm sure. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate everybody stopping in. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to help you wait through the H3 podcast, the waiting room. You get what I'm saying. I help you wait. But thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate everybody that helped me out with this. We did the haircut. I'm going to keep it for a while, but it will be going eventually. You know, that's just kind of the way it happens. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. But I really do appreciate everybody that stopped in. This is Captain Quasar, signing off.